Alright YouTube, welcome to a Unranked the Master full guide video for Mordekaiser here. In this one, I'll be covering everything you need to know about a champion. We'll go into the build details, rune details, and just like pathing choices, everything you need to know. This one took me quite a while to make, so if you would consider hitting the like button, that would help me out quite a lot. Be sure to subscribe as well if you'd like to see more of these. There is a playlist in the description that you can check out. I've done quite a few of them already so far. So maybe there's a champion in there that you are interested in, and there will also be more of those in the future as well, of course. With all of that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, time for the rune section here. For the rune page, if you don't want an explanation, this is what you run, simply, but I will explain the options as I go here. So for your main rune, the biggest thing here is Conquer. This stacks Adaptive Force, which is quite valuable. So like anything you hit will give you this Conqueror stacks, will give you the Adaptive Force, and that just adds a lot of value to your fight. You can stack this in a 1v1 in your ultimate fairly easily as well, and then when coming out of the fight, you'll have this fully stacked, including like other items as well. So you're going to be pretty strong in fights with this. And then for the Triumph, we have this for the HP regeneration. You're building relatively tanky, relatively high HP. So if you lose quite a lot of HP in fights, get assists going, which is pretty easy with your passive. You're going to just get a ton of missing HP back on this, and it gives you a tremendous amount of fight survivability. Then with that, so we take the ability Haste here. Take the haste just to have your, QEW faster off cooldown. It is quite valuable on Mordekaiser. It adds a lot of damage. You're not building that much ability haste. I mean, these days it's a bit more than it used to be, but the value added on this is quite big because the more spells you can cast, obviously, the stronger that will be. So it is by far better than just going for a little bit of attack speed, which is not that valuable. Then for this one, I like to take cut down for the most part. The reason I like to take cut down is simple, because if you engage a fight on somebody with your ultimate, the extra upfront damage will be very good. But also, when you then come out of the ultimate realm after having killed the target, or the timer just runs out, and you're in the middle of the enemy team, your damage is going to be significantly higher initially as they are full HP. And that's why I prefer this one. Last stand I don't value as much because you get a colossal advantage in your 1v1 in the ult, and you're just not going to be that low HP for the most part. So if you're not going to go for cut down, go for the coup de grace instead for the extra damage on the execution. But because of this being AoE damage, if you position yourself well out of your ultimate, can get a lot of value out of cut down, and that's why I like it. For the secondary tree, the biggest importance here is just approach velocity. This thing is basically just a tool to never let your enemy escape you, because Mordekaiser's staple build will include a Rylai's. And if you have a Rylai's on top of an approach velocity with your passive, it's just over for them. They cannot run away from you. They cannot ghost away from you. There's nothing they can do. So it is just a really, really, really good rune. And to simply combine that with the magical footwear for the free boots, so you can just rush directly into your first item, is good value. And this also gives a little bit of additional movement speed. For the clear here, you want to get 2 Adaptive Force. This ends up being the best due to just consistent damage output from your passive. It just does a lot, so that's the one you want. And then the health scaling to go with that. You don't replace anything here, and simply the reason for that is that there's nothing better, because you want approach velocity as your secondary tree, so any of the other options just aren't it. Like, you could say maybe Ultimate Hunter would be great for Mordekaiser's ult cooldown, or, you can go for unflinching conditioning, but the value of this is just way too high, especially on the jungle role. This is a mandatory rune, basically, because it allows you to get all the ganks off, let all the fight skirmishes, everything. It's just really, really, really good. And then there's nothing that can be better than Conqueror, so the rest of the trees just kind of fall into place on this one. And yeah. And that's it for the runes. I'll see you guys in the item section. Okay, so time for the item build section here. Please do, if you have questions, put them below, but please also, listen to the entire thing before you ask those questions, because I'll try to cover everything in as much detail as I can. Now, for the smite to start with, you're just going to go blue smite. This is the best one because you want to reach your targets. The initial distance closing is incredibly important on Mordekaiser, and that is why the blue smite is so good. Allows that extra movement speed to get in position, to get an ultimate off, to just reach your targets, and that's the most important thing. The red smite or the green smite are both not going to add too much value, so it's a simple choice there. Then for your first item, you will want to rush into a Rylai's. I see a ton of people go for anything other than Rylai's, which includes Liandry's. I see some people go for Riftmaker first or Experimental Hexblade first item, stuff like that. It is all not worth it on Mordekaiser jungle, and the reason for this is because Rylai's enables everything. Rylai's is a very cheap item at 2600 gold. The components as to which you build this out of are Blasting Wand and Amptome, which is just straight up AP. The AP is going to go into your passive, and your passive is just going to give you your clear speed, so you're not going to have any clear speed issues. Now, obviously, if you go Faded Ashes first, which is what people do, you're going to have slightly higher clear potential, slightly higher. However, the fight's potential is going to be significantly worse because you're going to take longer to get to your Rylai's, and in that entire duration you are just easier guided, your ganks are going to be more difficult, and it just ends up not being worth it. I've been playing Mordekaiser for a very long time, tried that, but the Rylai's just always wins. Like, it just always wins. If you were not going to go for like an approach velocity angle, for example, then maybe going something like Liandry's first for the Faded Ashes could be considered. But all in all, this item is just absolutely incredible on Mordekaiser and should be purchased first pretty much always. Because the slowing guarantees everything. It guarantees you every single gank you go for. The second that passive is applied, the enemy team or the enemy person you're going for, they can't run from you. It's completely free. So Rylai's will be your first item of choice always. There is no question about that. For the boots, by the way, you're simply always going to go for either one of the defensive boots. You can go for the lucidity boots if you win the feats of strength only. I wouldn't go Swifties because these are not that great. These are significantly better if you're going to go for anything, because Summoner Spell Haste is quite good, and just flat haste from this is really valuable. So if you do win feats, if you have a lead, you're not going to build your boots very early. You can go for these, but in most cases, to most people, I'd recommend going either Mercs or Steel Caps. And this will just depend on which is going to be better. If you need the tenacity, the magic resist, it's good. If you need the steel caps, go for this, right? So only if you win feats, you can go for these if you want. If you're doing well, if you're snowballing, this is great. But for survivability, steel caps and mercs are just insanely good. And that is what I would usually default to. Even if you're like winning, if you're new to the champion, I'd recommend just running this. And then for the second item, because your boots are just going to like leave those. For the second item, you have a few options. There's a few things I see. Now, my personal favorite, and which I think is the best option, which you will see me use pretty much in this video throughout, is going to be Spear of Shojin. Riot recently changed the Q to now give a ton of bonus AD in its scaling here, as you can see. And that adds in a lot of potential to build AD items. And the biggest one here is Spear of Shojin. It gives a tremendous amount of basic ability haste at 25, which is really good because Mordekaiser's skills mostly revolve around his basic abilities. Obviously, his ult's great, right? Don't get me wrong. It's a really good ultimate. But you're going to build other haste items, and you'll have the haste. I mean, you'll just have enough haste. It's fine. You don't need your ultimate to be up instantly every time. It's all good. But having more costs of your Q is incredibly valuable. If you up this, it drastically lowers your Q cooldown, as you can see. It goes in, like, what was it? It goes from 3.48 straight down to 2.86, which is massive. Also, your shield's on a 5-second cooldown and a 7-second on your E. This thing is really strong. It adds straight up 12% damage to all your base abilities and your passive. And your passive obviously ends up doing a lot of damage, because it's HP percentage per second, which is insanity. So that's why adding this gives you an absurd amount of damage. I don't see people run this item enough for how unbelievably strong it is, because the extra 12% is crazy, and then it also stacks with the item that I go third, which is Riftmaker, which adds an extra 8% damage on top of this. You're straight up from these two items, gaining obviously the stats. The HP value is great, the basic ability haste is great, it also gives ability haste as well. You gain a lot of values from this, but then on top of it, you gain 20% just straight up damage increase to everything, to your Q, to your E, to your passive. It adds a serious amount of damage, and this is why I think this is the way to go. Now, there is another item you can go second, which is a little bit more popular as of late, and that is Experimental Hexblade. This thing is quite good. It does add 30 ultimate haste, obviously being quite nice for your ult cooldown, because if you purchase this, your ult goes down by about 25 seconds at the last rank, which is quite good, right? It's definitely not bad at all. It adds attack speed, HP attack damage, like it has good stats on it. If you cast your ultimate in your Death Realm, you have the 20% movement speed boost and the 50% attack speed boost. All of these things are super solid. However, if you use your ult smart, you will not need it as often. Your timing windows between ults is good enough for this item not to be like completely insane. But if you compare it directly to the value of a Spear of Shojin, giving you the 12% straight up damage increase to your passive and just your base abilities, plus more basic ability haste, because this only provides you the haste for your ultimate, really, I value the Spear more. But this can be up to you. It can be up to you. I do think that Spear is generally better. But again, you can try both of these options if you would like. These as your second item, one of the two. I would never go for Experimental Hexblade as like a third, fourth, fifth item. That doesn't make much sense to me, because this is like a very hefty snowball. I want to snowball with this. I want to have more ults with this. I want to, like, you know, get the tempo up. That's how this kind of works, because the scaling of it kind of drops off, whereas the scaling of Spear of Shojin drastically becomes better, because, you know, the more damage you gain, the more the percentage is going to matter. And that's kind of the situation you are in. So having mentioned both of those, I would say Spear of Shojin, usually your best option. This is the one I go with. This is the one I prefer after having tested both. But you can also test both. If you like Hexblade, go for Hexblade. It's fine. Then Riftmaker third is just straight up just insane. This converts the HP bonuses you've built into more AP, which is really good. And it gives haste, it gives straight up bonus damage, and a bit of Omnivamp on top of that as well. Every single stat you want is basically in this item. So yeah, you go for these 3 items in a row, you get 20% damage increase, ton of ability haste, ton of ability damage, and just HP. And then from this point, all you really have to do is you just have to look for fitting tank items. Now, building extra damage here, not that necessary. You have a lot of damage already. The only exception I would make to this is if you are very heavy AP on your side, there are some items you can consider, right? One of those items is going to be an Abyssal Mask. This gives you 12% straight up damage increase as well, which is really good. If you're snowballing, if you're heavy AP on your side, Abyssal Mask is absolutely amazing. For the same reason I would build like Spear and Riftmaker. Your passive does magic damage, gets a 12% on top of it. It's just good extra damage. This item is great for snowballing purposes, for damage increase purposes, while also, you know, building some magic resist. However, I only value this thing if it adds damage for my teammates as well. So if I have an AP top and an AP mid with myself as Mordekaiser jungle, we have triple AP, right? In that moment, I would build an Abyssal Mask, and I would provide my team with additional value if neither my mid laner nor my top laner is currently building this item. Because then I think the value on this is good enough compared to just being more tanky yourself and just having more survivability. So if you have that going, then this is great. If you don't, I would much prefer building selfish resistances, because survivability means more passive uptime, means more, you know, time in fights, and that's how you just do more damage in the first place. This is not that good, not that great of a tank item, not that great of a survivability item. It is purely a damage item. For the same situation, there is also a what is it called again? Bloodletter's Curse. Sorry, yeah. This is also a great item for a similar situation. So let's say you have an AP top and an AP mid, right? One of your teammates built Abyssal Mask. So, okay, cool. I will just give my teammates a magic resist threat then, because then this item becomes worth it. It gives a ton of HP, so that's still very, very good, of course, and we can build an item to combine with this later, but it shreds the enemy's magic resist a lot. So if you are very heavy magic damage, this item is incredibly worth it. If you are the only AP on your team, I would never build this, ever. If you have like 2 AP on your team, but the enemy team is like full squish, I still wouldn't build it. It has to make sense, right? You have to have heavy AP, enemy team kind of is basically forced to stack magic resist unless they're stupid, which usually doesn't happen. But that's when this item becomes good, and this item is like a 5th or 6th slot item if you include boots. Right, so in these 2 slots, one of these 2 slots could be a Bloodletter's Curse. If you are going to go for the Bloodletter's Curse, you have to build a Jaksho. No questions asked, because you need the double resistances from this. You need to survive. You have so much HP built that the double resistance is going to add the most value, so it needs to be done. If you're going to go Bloodletters, you're going to go Jaksho, because it's necessary, right? You can do this as well with the same combination of like an Abyssal Mask here, for example, for the added damage in a similar situation. So, you know, there's that. If none of that applies, right? If they're a full AD comp, you know, you would have steel caps in this slot, right? You would have these, and then you can just finish this build with 2 armor items, potentially. This could be very good if they are completely full AD, something like a Thorn Mail here, And then, you know, random ones for the crit reduction could be great. You can build Death's Dance as well in this moment, like full AD combat Death's Dance, because of Mordekaiser's AD scaling. Makes sense. It's bonus AD. It does good value. It's an incredibly strong armor item. So very, very high value to go for. With something like a Frozen Heart doesn't make much sense on Mordekaiser because you're essentially completely wasting the mana. So I wouldn't really go for that. The most prominent items we're looking at is going to be Thornmail, random ones for the crit, a Thornmail for the heal cut, and then obviously if you have the room for it, like a nice Death's Dance with here as well. Just ignore pain passive is amazing. The healing from this is great. The damage from this is great. And it's just a great overall armor item. So those are your armor options. For your magic resist options, pretty much I will just go either Abyssal Mask if I need some offensive magic damage, right? So we're going to go for some aggressive added damage to the teammates, but also give myself a little bit of magic resist. They're very heavy AP. This can be very, very good still. A very selfish way to go is Force of Nature. If it's good into the enemy team, if they have a lot of CC or instances of magic damage, or their AP is fed with a lot of CC on their team, this item is amazing. 10% movement speed increase is absolutely massive, of course, for Mordekaiser. But on top of that, this gives 125 magic resist for a singular item slot, which is insane. Like, it's so good. So if you are against a very heavy or full AP comp, you can go something like Abyssal Mask in combination with Force of Nature into a full AP comp enemy team, right? This can be good because then you get tremendous amounts of magic resist with this, fully procced, and then obviously the 12% magic damage increase can just be nicely taken alongside that because you don't need the armor, so you don't really need the additional slot here for like an additional armor item, for example. One very good default that I usually end up going for is I'm going to go for these 3 items here, and then I'll usually go Jaksho because this just adds value for both. This item is absolutely incredible. It is for free to stack up because you just ult somebody, you're in combat with a champion for 5 seconds, you get out of your death realm, and you're gonna have a fully stacked Jaksho straight into the enemy team comp, and you have a full shield, you have everything, right? So it's completely super solid item. Getting both resistances going, you know, if you're not sure if anything happens, like this is never a bad item. It's always, always, always a good purchase. Whenever in doubt, build a Jaksho pretty much. And then your last item with this, if you need more magic resist than armor, you can go Force of Nature here, right? For example, you can even go for like an offensive version of Abyssal Mask. Or if you need the magic shred from the Blood Letters, you can go for the Blood Letters as well in this slot here. You can also go for an armor item. If you need more armor than you need magic resist, that's also an option. So, as I mentioned earlier, for your armor options, this could be a Death's Dance, this could be Randuin's, this could be Thornmail, this could be all of these things. I wouldn't go for a Zonias though, because I think the tank items are just straight up better. Now the stasis can be nice, but compared to just a Death's Dance straight up, Death's Dance is just a better item. It's just straight up is a better item, right? So you're not going to go Zonias over something like a Death's Dance. And if the crit from this makes a lot of sense, like the crit reduction, it's really, really good. If the heal cut makes sense, it's really, really good. You do have to remember that with Thornmail though, if you need the heal cut, you need to auto attack the enemy champion. They need to auto attack you. Sorry, the other way around. They have to auto attack you. So against the Vladimir, if you don't want to build heal cut, you kind of have to go Morello if it wants to be completely effective, because otherwise they have to auto attack you to apply the grievous wounds, and it's just not that good. So against things like Samira, right, that needs to auto attack you for like healing, or Aatrox that wants to auto attack you for healing, this is great. But against champions that are AP based like Swain or Vladimir, this is a lot worse because you're not going to get auto attacked by those champions if they, you know, use their brain. So yeah, straight up, that is the build. The most default way of doing this is just, you know, these 4 items here with boots, and then the last one is very variable. Usually it ends up being maybe a bit of magic resist if I go for steel caps here. And if I go for the mercs, I usually tend to go for maybe some kind of armor item here, but that's the full build for Mordekaiser. If you have any questions, leave those below. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the mechanics section. Okay, so for the mechanics for Mordekaiser, just in general, right? Like your skill, your Q just slams down. If it's a single target, it does more damage. If you hit multiple targets, it does less damage. So if I hit 2 targets here, it does about 500 damage right now. And if I only hit 1 target, it does a lot more damage. So try to isolate for more damage output in that way. Your shield is just an active, like you stack up your shield as you go in combat here. You get more and more shield value. And then this will just give you a tremendous shield on top of your HP bar. And if you recast it, you can convert the shield you have into a heal. which, you know, 45% of the remaining shield will be able to be used as health. So the more shielding you have, the more healing you have. This can be used quite effectively. Your E is a pullback based on like your position kind of, because if you throw it from here, you know, drag him further. But if you throw it from very, very close like this, you drag him behind you. So if you are trying to run away from somebody, somebody's running after you in this position, you can use your E in front of you and then walk through it and pull them back. Or if you are chasing them, of course, you can pull them towards you from a bigger distance. So that's just something you want to know about Mordekaiser E. If you use it close to you, you can pull them behind you. If you obviously use it far away from you, you can pull them towards you. And that's something to know for like chasing and running potential. Now your ult's your Death Realm, which is like the biggest unfair thing on the planet because it steals 10% of their core stats in the duration. And if you do keep that, or you do kill the target, you will keep those stats that you stole. So that is obviously very, very strong. This thing doesn't have stats, it's a dummy, but yeah, it just puts a Death Realm around you. If you put it in smart places, like here, for example, obviously, they don't really have a way to run. They can't flash away from you over a wall. If you don't have flash, that is a lot more relevant. But if you, for example, cast it here, this will leave them with this much space over the wall. If you do not have flash to get over, but they have ways to get over, then there's nothing you can do. So you want to be kind of smart about it. And that also counts for like when you gank stuff, because if you're mid lane and you know, walk at them and the enemy is here, your ult in this position puts them in like an impossible position, right? But if they're going to be further towards their turret, so let's say they're here, for example, and you ult them, you're obviously going to have them in turret range, and the turret will still apply damage to you even in your Death Realm. And or if they have a little bit of a pocket across the map, like the wall here, and they have some mobility, that's something you want to keep in mind as well. So for the ult, you really want to be like kind of smart about the placements. If you're like ganking bot lane, you want to try to get them into a good position, like right here. You want to ult them in this position because this leaves them with almost nowhere to go. And it's just not much nicer for you to, you know, get good ult angles. Think about where the circle is gonna land. Think about if you have flash, because I don't always run flash. I also run ghost. You can run either, whichever one you prefer. But if you then ult somebody in Dragon Pit, they go over the wall. You have no flash. It's gonna be pretty hard to fight that. Whereas, like, for example, the other target is maybe like right here. If you Death Realm this guy, there's nothing for him to go, and there's no escapes. Doesn't matter if he has flash or not. It matters if you have the flash available, if you run ghost, any of that does make a difference. So that is something to note. So also one more thing you want to know is that for Mordekaiser Q, you obviously need 3 instances of damage to get your passive proc, right? So that's 2 instances of damage. I don't have it yet. But if I would just Q2, this is 2 instances of damage, and then I just need to do 1 single auto attack. So if you land your Q on several targets, you can instantly proc your passive. So if I land my Q on 3, it instantly procs my passive. This applies to Void Grubs as well. So if you pull them together and then land the Q on all 3 of them at the same time, you'll instantly proc your passive. And this is quite important to note, because if you are engaging a fight, for example, right? Let's say you have flash, you engage a fight, you can Q flash, displace it, land multiple people at the same time, and then instantly proc your passive to get the engage going that way. So that is a very, very important thing to know with Mordekaiser. Obviously, the Q flash is only a thing you can do if you have flash. If you run ghost, that is not the case, but this is an important thing to note about Mordekaiser. Also, if you can go for the engage, you want to auto attack Q and then auto attack again to kind of just land it together. Or obviously you can EQ and then auto attack to get the proc of your passive in the same manner. It kind of just depends a little bit on the situation. Ideally, to engage targets, you're looking to either directly ult them and then just walk up, auto attack Q, apply your passive, and then they're stuck. Or you can ult, then if they have no mobility, you can instantly EQ and then auto attack to get your passive proc in your ult as well. If you are struggling to catch people in your ult, which might apply a little bit more if you're running Spear, because if you're running Hexblade, you should never struggle with that. But you can also smite in your ult, because it gives you a slow out of the smite, and it gives you an approach velocity proc, which should make it a little easier for you to land stuff, to get in range of stuff. And that's an important thing. Also, for when you're ganking, one thing to note about your E is that you don't ever want to like try to max range snipe an E unless you know they have no flash. You always want to like try to close the distance, walk up to them, start auto attacking, start queuing, use your smite maybe for a slow for the approach velocity proc. And then the moment they either flash away from you or create some distance, that is when you would pull them back into you with the E. That is an important thing to note, because I see a lot of Mordekaisers try to like max range snipe, which just isn't as valuable. But yeah, that's really all you have to know, because, you know, you can do some fancy mechanics like flash E, you can Q flash as well to misplace or like displace your Q, or like, you know, ult flash, whatever. That all very basic stuff. Like the only real mechanic is just the Q flash for the displacement. That's about it. Yeah, that's all for the mechanics. If you have questions, leave it below, and I'll see you guys in the first game. Okay, it's time for the bronze/silver game here. We are playing this one into a Diana, which pretty chill. Like, Diana's not a champion that invades early. That's like the only thing Mordekaiser is a little worried about. If you reach the level 6, you're good. Now, obviously, in this ELO bracket, the invades are less likely regardless, so there is that. But yeah, we place the ward here, the entrance of our jungle, making sure to clip it on the side wall so they can't sneak past it and get the red buff or something like that, so you have good vision. And our goal is just full clear. We want to hit level 6. We are a level 6 champion. So we want to get to that point, which is what we are going to focus on. Regardless of what happens with my lanes, if they all lose, it's okay. Mordekaiser is a very heavy 1v9 champion. So you're not too concerned with those things as long as you are being consistent. I am assuming the Diana's going to start topside and clear down as well to match me towards the bot, but we'll see. If you're in question of where you should start, just start topside. It's always a good option. You can never go wrong with it. So if there's ever a doubt, just go topside. Just clear this down. As soon as it gets a bit low and my Q comes off cooldown, we can finish it like that and just get some movement towards the next camp. Pull him in with the E. If you want to take less damage, like if you're worried about an invade or something, you can also just take W level 2. Which is also fine. It saves you a lot of HP. If you have W level 2, you can basically be full HP right now. Take it on level 3 though. Pull the big one with the E here. Then Q auto attack shield. So you can block some damage from the camp. And we keep going. I'm waiting with the Q until the small ones die, so I can finish the big one with the Q and the passive AoE, as you can see. Should use my W as I'm about to get hit by the camp. So the red buff was like throwing its paw at me, and that's when I clicked the shield, so I got 2 hits blocked. And here I'm dragging the camp so I can keep my passive alive the entire time. And you can use your shield to block some damage here once again. I'm gonna kill this with Q, and then the passive will basically take care of the rest, because the passive will kill all the small ones if you just like walk over them a little bit like that. You can use your E, but it's a 16-second cooldown. If you're looking for a bot lane gank or anything like that, you kind of want to have that cooldown ready to go. No wards here, so we're just going to loop all the way around. Okay, that's a Diana instantly right there. We pull back the Diana like this, so we can flash in this position. She flashes after me. Twitch flashed as well. Okay. I walked too far. That's on me. Don't worry about it. I was hoping to go for the gank position, but she was right there. Diana has a bit of faster clear in that moment, so I kind of figured she'd already be like sitting here probably, but wasn't the case. That's okay. Sometimes you do die, and that is no problem. She's gonna go top scuttle here. She has no flash, and I have a blasting wand right now, so I should be able to fight her very easily, because blasting wand advantage is huge. She has no flash either, so as long as my Malzahar just moves, he is just 100% guaranteed to be dead. There you go. Now, she did get the scuttle, but we knew that with the recall we had, the advantage is just too good. Looks like she started Raptors. Okay, interesting. The reason we know this is because otherwise the Raptors shouldn't have spawned yet. They should have spawned in about 10 seconds online with my wolf spawn. So she actually ended up starting Raptors, which is what delayed her to the point where I was kind of confused in try, to the point where she was like later than that moment. I thought she would have already been on scuttle or moving towards it. No worries. For me right now, we just keep going. That position was just very obvious. She has no flash. We have a blasting one advantage over her because we died and got the recall in there. So we were able to trade a kill back pretty much right away, which is really good for us. Now, obviously, she did get the scuttle crap, but I got her tier 2 Raptor camp, which is worth significant amounts more. So we come out ahead there massively. But Diana lost all the advantage she had in one go because she didn't want to reset. She didn't want to respect the fact that she killed me. and I could fight that top lane position. Okay, bot lane is gaming. They got a nice double kill. Diana picked up one more kill though, but still. Our camps are spawning. We're just going to take them once again and be consistent with our clear patterns for now. We are good. Top lane's struggling. We might be able to fix that later, but for now it's okay. I don't want you to get too desperate to fix things. Mordekaiser is a very good scaling champion. You can do a lot of work with him as long as you're just consistent. Consistency is the most important thing. Now, the odds of Diana doing the dragon here are pretty realistic. So we'll see if that's going to be the case. If that's the case, that's okay. But we just recall. We don't care. Our top skull is going to spawn. Her topside camps are going to spawn. Her topside camps are even up, I think. Because I took her raptors and she instantly showed bot lane pretty quick. So the likelihood of her topside camps having been cleared before is very low. So we should be able to maybe even sneak like a Krug camp or something. We need one more camp for level 6. Just something to note as well. If we hit that level 6, the Diana cannot fight us anymore. So if we like all in on the raptor camp here, for example, against the Diana, I will be 6, she will not be 6, and she'll lose. So out of things that spawn here, the most contested one is just going to be her raptor camp. So we're just going to get in a nice position here. We're just going to wait for it to spawn, and we're okay with this. That guy's low HP too, so he can't really do anything mid. This is my level 6, and then the rest of my camps will spawn afterwards. I'm okay. I'm standing in the bush so I can see the Diana coming. Pull this camp in and just do it over here. Get it. I hit level 6, instantly ult her, so she is just cooked. This is why like we focus on getting the level 6 there, so she can't do anything anymore. And you're dead. This is just like the knowledge of the level ups, right? You look at her CS, you look at her tempo, she cannot be level 6. Even if she's level 6, Mordekaiser ult doesn't lose. So we clean that up very, very easily. And we hit the raptor for the level 6 spike, and we're good. Now, Diana's respawn time is not that long. So in this case, it would be bad for me to go for her red buff, but I could take her Krugs and move on. I can even run top lane to potentially gank this before Aurelia dies, maybe. Oh, you hit it. Okay, that's cooked. I'm just gonna shove the wave into the turret then. Just gonna take the wave, and it's fine. If he freezes this, I'll be very surprised in this ELO bracket. He is actually freezing it. Okay, wait, hold up. I would like to see some movement from my mid lane. I'm gonna ping him to move, hopefully. Apply my passive. I can't get the hit. I cannot get the hit. It was really close. If I get the passive there, like I'm probably pretty good, but... Okay. Malzahar couldn't move for that. It's okay. Q. There is a chance now that she goes directly for my bot side camps, which is kind of what I'm hoping to be like warded. He doesn't have a ward, he cannot do it. I'm showing on this on purpose to potentially persuade the Diana to move to contest this, but I have a strong suspicion she's gonna take my bot side camps now. We're gonna finish it off though, get this done, and then we recall. We're not going to clear our topside camps. We're just going to recall to see if we can match her on the bot side a little bit. We also do have our allies in this position. So we're just going to look for this. Go towards our bot side camps. See if she is taking them. If that is the case, fair play. If not, that's okay. Right, I can just... If she is here, I fight her. If she is just backed off of doing like one camp, it's also fine. Let's see. She did not do my red buff, at least. She may have still taken my raptors, but I'll do my red buff first into Krugs. If she fights me now, I have ult again, so it's going to be pretty over for her. I'll smite that, and we'll just move Krugs, raptors, full clear to top side. And we're okay. We have our allies now, which should make it pretty much free for me to do whatever I want. My bot lane is already winning, and my top lane is really struggling, so I'm going to try to clear towards top lane here to see if I can kill the Urgot a couple times, because I am strong enough myself to just 1v1 the Urgot, so I should be fine for the most part. With a bit of help from Aurelia, it should always be a good kill. Just what we're going to look for. We've tried to fix our weakest position on the map right now, pretty much. Clear the rest of our topside camps. Ooh. I jinxed my bot lane, didn't I? It's okay. Top lane lost. Pretty massively, actually. That's not even a close fight. I'm just gonna defend the turret here now. That's okay. I was trying to go towards top lane, but my Aurelia just instantly took a fight and died, which is unfortunate. She is very, very weak at the moment. I still, again, can just gank top. I think it should not be that big of a deal. Also, when it comes to fighting the Diana, I can look for like maybe an invade on her topside camps or something like that here as well. Because she cannot 1v1 me ever at this moment in time, so we should be good there. We'll see if her camps are up first. Because the Urgot definitely resets, so the top lane gank's not happening. Her camps are not up, in fact. He got the recall off as well. And the dragon's gonna spawn here. I don't particularly want to give that to him. The Urgot's not going to be gankable because he's going to be under turret for a while, and the bot lane fight's definitely happening. So I might be able to transition through here. See if I can make the bot lane play happen. She got this. We just walk around. Just gonna 1v1 Diana directly. I already got 2 hits on her earlier. I don't know if I have the damage for this at the moment. Insta flashed it, yep. My Lux isn't moving at the moment. I would hope to... I'm just gonna hit this with a flash, with a Q flash. She has flash at the end. What is Oh, Yone. Oh, I didn't see Yone. Okay, well, damn, bro. I got the Diana to 1 HP, and then I got the Karma to 1 HP, and they both flashed away from me. That sucks. That is very unfortunate. Okay, I mean, I died there. It is what it is, right? They barely got me. I couldn't get the Twitch, I couldn't get the Karma, I couldn't get the Diana. They were all like 10 HP. Alright, we move on. Our camps are all gonna be up. We're just gonna go for them again. You lose a fight, it's not too big of a deal. Like, the only thing that could have changed the outcome there, I think, was the Lux just moving in a little closer, but she was hesitant to move up, I think. Or if they just didn't have flashes. If neither Diana nor Karma had flash, I would have had a double kill on both. But these things, like, sometimes you just lose a fight. It's not too big of a deal. Just fall back to your camps, get your camps cleared. It's all good. Topside camps will be up here. Just keep going. Ult's not up now, so we're just gonna wait. Not gonna look to take a fight or anything like that. We can pretty easily kill the Urgot for a massive shutdown, which is currently what I'm looking for. Once my ult's off cooldown, I can definitely go top. So we're gonna clear this top scuttle, all of it, and then we're just gonna gank the Urgot for a kill, hopefully, before Aurelia dies. If he turret dives her, that's also fine. Of course. She just Aurelia ulted, okay. Ult's up soon. I don't really want to fight the Urgot without ult, because that would be pretty bad. I think he'd 2v1 us at that point. But if I ult when the Aurelia gets low, because he's most likely going to focus her first, then I should be able to win the fight. Got it. I'm just going to ult her now because Urgot's showing up, so we're just going to fight her now. Good juke. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't. He was like right there in position. He is incredibly strong, and I was forced to basically ult the Diana earlier. He beats me. I had to use all the cooldowns I had to kill the Diana there. And then the Urgot was able to win after that because he instantly got the engage. It's good. He's very strong. I think he probably dies. Oh, okay, he didn't. That's okay. It's really close. If my Aurelia would have been like any kind of stronger, I think that fight would have been very, very fine. But she's obviously incredibly far behind. The Urgot's really, really strong right now. And that's just a bit of a predicament. Hold up. That Karma just giga trolled. Wait, why is my ADC doing my red buff? I'm obviously not giving this to him. You can't be losing your XP like that. You cannot give. Okay, we are in a bit of a behind state at the moment, but it's definitely fine. Our Spear of Shojin is like 200 gold. It's not the end of the world. Even if you're a bit behind, it's okay. I think most of the map is about even. It's just mostly the deficit on top lane at the moment. Like 0-6-0 against 7-0 Urgot's very strong, right? So it should be okay. If I can just get one kill on Urgot, it goes pretty quick though. I'm almost at my Spear of Chosen. So what I'm going to look to do, because he doesn't have 2 items, I will have 2 items in a second here. I should be able to fight him if I have 2 items. So we're going to look to hit 2 items and then recall and just get the shutdown off top lane with my ult available, hopefully. If she dragons, there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, that's the second item completion. That should allow me to fight the Urgot for the shutdown. Try to get a 1000 gold shutdown here with my ult available. I'm going to try to like snipe it as well. I need to make sure that I get it and Aurelia doesn't, because she is not going to use it very well this game. And if I get 1000 gold here, I should just basically win for free. He's going for it. Aurelia's already losing the fight. He knows I'm here. He flashes that. Okay. I'm gonna have to leave because I think the mid lane... Oh, actually, no. The mid laner is dead. There's a Diana. Gonna ult her. I'm pretty sure I just beat her in a 1v1. The question now is, does Urgot kill me right afterwards, you know? He missed his ult. That's good. That's what I was hoping for, that he goes the other way. I didn't get the shutdown, but we did beat him. I moved above him for him to throw his ult down towards me with the cast time, and I was able to avoid it, fortunately. I was hoping for the shutdown, but Malzahar getting it, I'm okay with. It's better than Aurelia getting it at this point. Honestly. So if that helps my Malzahar, I'm pretty happy for him. It's fine. Yeah, in that situation there, Mordekaiser ult just gives me a colossal advantage once again, right? Because I can just make it a 1v1 against the Diana. She cannot beat me. She will lose. And we're good. They're full AD, so we're just going to go steel caps now. We lost feats, so like any type of like Swifties or... It's just not worth it. Just go steel caps. It's good. They should block a lot of their damage output, and I'm just going to go defend bot lane turret since my Tristana's not here. My camps are also going to respawn upwards. Should be good. Once my ult's off cooldown again, I can look for something there. Just one-shot the wave. Get rid of it. Tristana can't get here anyway. So let's take a wave. We'll take our camps as they spawn. We're just going to try to be as consistent as we can for now. Getting our XP up, getting our scaling up. We'll be able to win fights mid to late game pretty calmly. It's a ward that I can't clear here. I wonder where the Urgot is at right now. I haven't seen him in a little bit. Lands it. Perfect. Well done, Lux. That's what we like to see. Q flash. Get the Rylai slow going. There's the Urgot. We back off, unfortunately. Hit the Q on him. Hit the flip on him. Land the Rylai slow. Kite it backwards if possible. Hoping for some assistance here. No real assistance, unfortunately. This should hopefully still be fine. Ah, damn. Okay, the backup on that was a little bit worse than I thought. That's kind of on me. I forced it a little bit too hard there, I believe. I mean, we still won the fight massively. It's the trade that I'm happy to take. Completely fine. But I should have waited a little bit more. I think pulling in the Urgot towards me there was the mistake I really made. If I don't pull him towards me there, I'm probably fine. But stuff like that's okay. My team overall won from that play. Like, they got a ton of kills. I did end up dying for it, but it's not a big deal. Like, I'm not worth a shutdown or anything at the moment, right? So it's completely fine. The more items you get, the harder we're going to scale. We will be completely fine here in a little bit. The second we pick up that Riftmaker, our damage is going to be sky high and then just survivability afterwards. Okay, we'll do this topside situation into my bot side camps, and then this Otacon is going to spawn in 38 seconds. And that's what we're going to look for next. Otacon and Dragon. Make sure that I have one smite available for the Otacon at least. I smited one camp there, but I can hold my other smite. We'll look to get our level up at least before we fight here. Our ult will be available now as well. Didn't have that before. So that's good. But we got the kill without even Malzahar ulti. That's pretty good, actually. We'll finish this for level 13, and we're just going to do the objective. Ask for a ward in the bush. That's our only way in. You're going to have to place a ward there, brother Lux. Okay, she's not going to place the ward. If the Diana shows up, I can ult her. So like both not get the smite opportunity, but... she's gonna be too late. We're good. Looks like my Tristana wants to back off. That's fine. I would have loved to fight that. I definitely think we could have, but if my Tristana wants to back off, we don't really have much of a choice. The dragon is going to spawn soon. I don't particularly want to give that. If I can avoid it, that'd be great. But for now, while I wait for my team to get back on the map, I'm looking to complete my camps to hit my level up again. So I'll hit level 14 real quick. Every single level up is a lot of stats, so it's worth going for. Do not know if I beat him. It's going to be a close one. Insta Yone ult today. Oh my god, gold mode there. My guy just barely saved me with the ult timer. Oh, he's 1 health. His Sterax was huge there. I couldn't beat him. He's so fed. Alright, let's go back at our hunting guys. It's okay. It was a really close fight. My man Urgold had a sliver of HP left at the end. Oh wait, Dragon's not dead yet, bro. Why did I think Dragon was dead? Don't hit the Dragon! Bam. I think somebody just hit the Dragon there. Gave her the smite opportunity still. They got the Dragon. They have 3 Dragons now. They're in a very, very, like, comfy position, honestly, this game at the moment. I mean, it's kind of close. We're obviously going to outskill them. So there's that, but it's definitely a bit of a close one. This Urgold's incredibly strong, which is creating some serious problems for me currently. Very scary lad. Okay. For now, we're not worried about it. Like, we are looking to get our Riftmaker finished. We're just looking to keep getting consistent amounts of gold income. If the fights are close, if you lose some fights, it's all good. Damn. Kind of hoping to get that snipe. My ult's not up for another 15 seconds. I'm going to have to respect that. It's going to go midway for the Twitch. Lux is not going to cut him off, so he's just going to be out. I can't chase. He's going to run down this way most probably. If he did that, actually, he would have been seen by the turret, so you'd think he ran up. But I can't chase them there. I just can't. If I have Ghost, I can, but I didn't have Ghost in this. I don't have Ghost in this game. Just going to wait for this to spawn. The Rift Herald goes mid lane in a second here. Almost at Riftmaker. Which will be huge. Just gonna look to defend this mid lane turret. Interact with the minions is good. Build him. I missed my Q. That is really bad. That's gonna cost me the kill most likely. Missing my Q there is really, really, really bad. I am dead because of that. It took me, like, basically Twitch did way more damage to me than he should have done because I missed my ability, which is not good, of course. So that was kind of cooked. He did a lot of magic damage to me there. True damage even. That's even worse. My bad. A lot of damage taken from... Like, if I get that extra Q hit there, he does significantly less damage to me, and I can 1v1 the Diana afterwards. But he got all that damage in there, and I basically died when I got out of my ultimate. So, okay, Riftmaker is finished. All we need at this point is just some defensive items, and we cannot die anymore. So we're going to go Jaksho next here, and then I'm probably going to end up going for a Force of Nature on top of that. Because I have Steel Caps for the physical damage, and I'll have Jaksho and Force of Nature for the damage from Twitch Diana. And I should be literally invincible. I can 1v9 them. I think my team wins that. Vico, yeah, okay. He does die. Ooh, losing my... okay. I wasn't... with red buff, I might still hit level 16. Twitch mid. AP Twitch is pretty scary. AD Twitch would have been a lot nicer for me to face, but AP is pretty damage heavy. Big true damage. Let's clear the rest of my camps right now. Just looking to hit level 16. Maybe a little bit more of a troublesome game. Maybe more of a bit of an unlucky game for me, and it happens sometimes. But as long as we keep consistent with our farming, we're okay. Because that is the beauty about Mordekaiser. You have great scaling. I think I just want to run in here. Oh, well. That is control warded. Okay. If they go take a fight now, I have ult. I can just take a good target. I wanna ult this guy, not the other guy. Because he just ulted me, so he wasted his ult on me. And if I just focus on the Yone, we're good. Good, good, nice. Clean, good fight. In range, Q that, perfect. So yeah, he ulted me, I baited the ult, and I was able to get that to work. Okay, we're not going to chase this, because that Twitch is going to destroy me with that poison. But that's the beauty about Mordekaiser. Like, we just hard forced that fight. We ult the weak target in this case, because the other guy ulted me. He's kind of lost it that I don't want to give him this. But I just smited it instead of having smite for dragon, so that's worse, actually. I didn't want to lose the XP, but that might bite me in the ass here. Although Diana is dead, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. If the Diana was alive, I would not have smited that. I would have accepted the fact that I would have lost the blue buff, but in this case, it's fine. She's very keen on last hitting my camps, it seems. Cool. My camps are currently down. We're just going to build both resistances since we have a ton of HP built. So we're going to both resistances on this. And our survivability is going to go up and up now. Finish a Jug Show and then the Force of Nature against this team should be good. And then, I mean, I can't lose anymore. It's literally impossible. Honestly, like, I'm just going to walk over them. The only one that can maybe get the kill on me is Urgold, but if I play it smart around my ultimate, that should not be possible for him. Because if he, like, wastes his ult on me and I just ult someone else, it's over. Just clear the camp so we have some downtime. Okay, clearing my bots at camps is pointless. Just gonna ping a couple times to persuade my team to move, because this guy's definitely gonna walk forward. Walk away from this if possible. Waiting for my team. I'm not gonna like try to engage him. I'm waiting for my team on purpose. Engaging this guy would be stupid. I'm just not gonna all in him because he has a very good chance of beating me. And I'm also not gonna ult him here because he doesn't have ult on me anymore. And 1v1 I could lose. But like 4v1 he can die. I had to stall him there. He's a very scary boy. As his 14 kills is insane, right? So I just respect him. I kite him out and I bait him into my team. So he does die. And he overcommitted like that. Like if I would ult him at that moment, I would lose the 1v1. I do not beat him in a 1v1. I do not think at the moment. If I have my Jug Show, then maybe. But without that, it's not going to happen. He's very strong. 14 kills should not be disrespected here. Plus, I mean, my team had numbers advantage, so... It's just never with this Tristana, okay? Do I get enough money? I don't. I needed that Scuttle Crab, I knew it. I don't have enough money for my Jug Show now, because this doesn't provide me with enough, but if I had an extra 100 gold, I would have been able to afford it, which is the Scuttle Crab. Didn't get it. Okay, that's enough money. Okay, go buy our Jug Show. Okay, guess I'll go bot wave. Since we are contesting each other's CS, I guess we're doing that. Pretty sure this guy's just dead. I'm just gonna flash ult him, it's fine. He can't fight me, there's no way. He can't run for me because of Rylai's, so... The second that Rylai's proc, the second I get a slow on him, which can also be my smite, my approach velocity kicks in and it's over. He can create all the distance he wants, but he's not going to get anywhere. He even flashed too. Now here, we just want to put pressure on bot lane. Like, realistically, my team collapses that guy and he dies. But, I mean, we'll see. I'm pretty sure, like, if they just collapse him as a team, it's free. I'm creating the same pressure on bot side for like as he is creating on my side right there. So we'll see. I don't have my ult at the moment, so I do have to respect that a little. He dies. Good. There's the Diana. She is not going to fight me, but I'm also not going to fight her. Now, do I win the 1v1 against Diana? Very easily, yes. However, I am in enemy territory, and my team is nowhere close. So fighting right there with my ult on cooldown is a colossal mistake, and it loses me all the pressure I have. So I have to respect it. We're just gonna wait. Wait for my team to get some pressure back, and then we can maybe go forward. Look for like the dragon spawn. We have some Baron on this, so I can use this to push the turret still, which is kind of good, standing close enough to it for it to be fine. And we're just gonna wait. There's the approach velocity proc on the Karma. Really? That route lasted for 5 business days. Holy moly. Okay. I mean, that's fine. She lost all of her HP. That's not a problem. I could have ulted her there, but I just didn't think it was necessary. I'm gonna be real. Lux got him. Perfect. I really didn't think I'd have to ult her there. Like with Rylas and everything, that route just lasted super long. That CC was very long. Yeah, you're right. I'm very surprised. Can you... Okay, I'm gonna have to smite that too. This time I do have a smite, so it is what it is. But, yeah. It's okay. If Diana shows up, I can even ult her if necessary. It shouldn't be a big deal. Ooh, big hit. I'm gonna stall him again here. Making sure to play with my team. There you go. Played it very slowly, looking for the manner, like the ult dodge. So I was trying to play around that. And I'm not ulting him there because I don't want to create a 1v1 situation between the two of us. I want to create a 4v1 situation because he's out of position, right? If I ult him there, I would actually give him an advantage because then he could potentially win the 1v1 against me. At my current item stage, it's very unlikely, but there's no need to take that risk. Okay. Twitch doesn't do much damage up front, but the poison does a lot, as you can see, so don't disrespect it. I outranged this poison there earlier, by the way. Just hit the turret down, focus on that, and we just walk away. Only turret's fine here. Now, the item we want is the Force of Nature, since we are mostly concerned about magic damage at this point. So, yeah, I'm gonna need a little bit more gold for that, unfortunately. It's 300 gold away. Oh. I cannot run through this. The poison slow is like 90% or something. Okay, he gets the kill. That's okay. Don't. Please, bro. Stop doing this. He's gonna leave one raptor up as well, and then he's gonna clear my wolves. Of course he does. Oh, he left my wolves alive. Okay. Color me surprised. I am wasting a lot of time, though. Doing all this. I need to clear my top side camps first now. We're gonna stack them together so we can double smite this. Upgraded smites allow you to stack. I don't want to ult here because right now, like, I will ult him as soon as he throws his ult pretty much, or it gets like close here. Remove any type of doubt from this and he just dies now. He has no way of turning around there for the play anymore, so it's fine. And we just recall. We get our item. We get our potion with it because we have 500 gold extra. And then we can just go from there. Baron's up. Urgot will be dead for that Baron. Pick up that elixir here as well. And we are maxed build. We are going to be incredibly unkillable. While doing still great damage. My Tristana is also pretty strong. More of a tricky game. The enemy team has had a pretty good early game stage. With like a lot of strength there, right? So it's definitely a bit more of a spicy one. Actually... I don't have ult for another 28 seconds, so I do have to respect that a little bit. We just Baron here. All we have to do is Baron in this position. Don't particularly want to fight until my ult is back up. And as long as my ADC just does an AFK, we should get the bear for free. Because I need my ADC's damage here. Bro, hit the Baron, please. Thank you. I know you have enough attack range to do it over the wall, so just actually hit it, you know? Because with me having to tank the Baron, we lose a lot of DPS. Being able, like, whoever tanks it gets their damage cut in half, right? So if I have to tank it, I don't do that much damage. But obviously, I am his champion that does a lot of Baron damage. But in case, like, that moment there, I need to tank it, so my Tristana needs to do the damage. I'm just gonna walk at them. I cannot walk through Twitch Poison because that does a lot of damage to me. And it slows for like 90%, so... Gonna do this, we're gonna put the shield up. Ult the Diana, so it's a 1v1 between the two of us. I'm gonna put myself in a slightly better position towards the Twitch here. Walk away so I don't get Mordekaiser, or Urgold ulted, sorry. Oh, I missed because of the snare. Okay, that's awkward. I was predict movement him there towards the other play, but he then got snared. Pull him in, land that, get the proc. He should die to the... Yeah, space 8, exactly. Beautiful cleanup. There we go. Just like smart team fighting there, right? Like, I know I'm in a pretty sketchy position, so I'm looking to put myself in a better position and on the way out of the play. And then that way we can play it like calmly and we can go from there. Look at that slow though. That is a disgusting slow on that poison. AP Twitch. But there you go. That's it for Mordekaiser. A bit more of a tricky game because like our early game was a bit cooked. Like that Urgold created so much pressure, was so strong. Had some problems there, but we stayed consistent and we were able to take over on teamfight stages pretty calmly to win teamfights. That's it for this bronze or silver game. I will see you guys in the gold one. Okay, it's time for the gold game. We are playing this one against a Heimer jungle, which honestly haven't played against in a very long time, so I'm not 100% sure what to expect. Although he doesn't have flash, which is an important thing to note. I also doubt that he'll invade me early because of like turret placements having to be done and stuff. So these are like the only things we like really look for in like the matchup, right? Regardless of what that champion is going to be able to do if you're not 100% sure. You can always play extra safe, of course. Place my ward over there, in case he does go for some kind of cheese. And we will start on red buff, clearing down. We have very heavy melee supports here. Rel and Thresh are both completely melee heavy. And it's going to be a lot of fighting going on with double melee support like this, usually speaking. And Thresh also has a very good gank setup as well. So we are going to look to clear towards the bot lane for that reason. So yeah, just to keep that in mind with the bot lane scenario, right? For this, we're also starting on the red buff, because if we start on Raptors, we are going to not be able to really gank bot lane that effectively. So we have to keep that in mind. Like if you're clearing for a bot lane, you want to clear red start and then down. Otherwise, you have to catch the 4-minute Raptor respawn, and at that point, you're just gonna have to like be sure that that you actually get something with it, you know? Okay, good. And we just drag this camp a bit, so we take a little bit less damage from the big one. If you can just avoid a hit or two, that's all you really need. If you're not perfect at it, that's also fine. Just try a little bit. If you avoid one hit, it's already kind of successful instead of just standing still, right? There we go. Get in range of this. There we go. Okay, that's some quick first bloods. I mean, Hill of Blades Ignite does go pretty hard for this on top lane, so that was slightly expected. Not too bad. Bot lane also got a nice kill. That's what we like to see. Just instantly EQ auto attack a camp to start up your passive. If you can extend your passive as you walk the camp down, like for example, like here you can cut it all the way down to the Gromp. Do like an extra hit here, it will die, and then you can reach the Gromp to extend your passive. If that's possible, that's kind of nice. If not possible, it's also fine. But it is something to think about if you can. Because obviously not having to recast your entire rotation to get your passive back is quite effective for clear speed. You can move away a little early like that. You can do it even earlier with aggro from the camp, but I'm just doing it like very safe. something that you were not too worried about. Like, you're not going to be scared, oh, this is going to reset, stuff like that. Loses me a couple of seconds, perhaps, but that's not a problem, really. Okay, the bot lane gank is very tough. However, the mid lane gank is definitely happening right now. He actually died to ignites. Okay, never mind. I guess I have to go with bot lane anyway. That mid lane fight was, like, really close, so I was like, I don't know if I can make this, but I'll try. I should have been bot lane already, I guess. That's kind of cooked, maybe, but... Oh, she still had flash, too? Oh, my God. I do not reach that. I'm actually surprised that she still had flash there at the end, honestly. I'm pretty sure I win this fight, by the way. Especially if he doesn't have flash, he's dead. Ah, there we go. Alright, good. At least he didn't have flash anymore. The approach velocity with red buff slow works well together, because you get the proc. If you auto-attack them for the red buff slow, you get the proc from the approach. And it'll give you the movement speed you need. So that is really nice. Approach velocity is such a staple rune on Mordekaiser jungle. It's really good. Even top laners recently have been picking it up more. At first recall, you want to build all the AP components from your Rylai's as much as possible. Like, so in this case, I can afford both of these, which is great. And yeah. As per usual, just build the AP. Okay, so Heimer is obviously clearing towards bot side as well. I do slightly regret going mid, but that, I mean, that fight was really close, right? And the Zoe was like a slither of HP, and obviously the Heimer just went for that bot lane gank, which was unfortunate. But we are going to go ahead and clear our camps top down again. We are going to catch every single respawn, and then we're going to go from there. You want to do this to be as consistent as you can be. Like, regardless of what happens with the fights and stuff, as long as you do this, that's what you want. That, like, do this consistently, you'll be strong in the game. Tons of fights going on. Oh, wait, he didn't die top. Oh, he hit level 6. I understand. Heimer just went top lane to do that, right? So he just used quite a bit of time. Oh! Oh, he also missed. Oh boy. Let me block this for you real quick, bro. I couldn't block it for him. I missed as well! Oh, we're all cooked, bro. We're all cooked. Oh no. Okay then. Well, we just played like geniuses. That's, yeah, cool. Don't worry about it. Just make sure you clear your camps, man. That was, like, we all just missed our skill shots. That is impressive. Alright, well, that is rough. My bad as well, of course. It's okay, like, something like this just happens sometimes. Like, you just mess up, right? People mess up, don't worry about it. Like, none of it really matters too much here, because, like, I'll hit level 6 off this. He is probably going to go for doing Heimerdinger's things and go for Dragon in this position, is what I would imagine. He is indeed doing Dragon in this position, as you can see. I just want to ult a Heimerdinger, please. Please, bro. I got perma CC'd. Oh, you... I must have been one range off of getting the ult on Heimer as well. The reason I wanted to ult Heimer and not Rel is because otherwise the Heimer will take the Dragon in the meantime. So I walked up to try to ult the Heimer instead, but I got CC'd permanently and my ult never went off. That is tough, bro. This is a bit of a brutal way to start the game. Alright, no worries. I messed up. Like, you know, things are not going my way. Wrong calls have been made. It's okay. Again, don't stress it. It's fine, right? The worst thing you can do is stress it. If you mess up, if you make some mistakes early, like the mid bot lane thing where I was too late to counter gank the Heimer, or there where I tried to ult the Heimer was one range off or something, and then I just got perma CC'd by Rel and Heimer together. It happens. I mess up. Everyone messes up. You're a human after all, right? Don't stress it. We're just gonna clear our camps again. The Void Grubs are gonna spawn like 30 seconds-ish. It's not a problem whatsoever. We just get through our weakest stage in the game, which is this early stage until you pick up the Rylai's pretty much, and then you're gaming. The Heimer is probably going to look for like a topside Void spawn thing. So I will obviously want to try to fight him since I do have ult at the moment. So that should be entirely possible. I should have made, like, I could have in the last fight just given up. Wait, what is this guy doing? Is this warded? What is he doing? Okay, I'm just gonna do the Void Grubs. He's recalling now, so this is just free. We E this, and then we stack them together, and then we just Q them all at once, so your passive instantly applies. You put your double shield up, so you don't take any damage. And you're just gonna clear this. And right here as well, Heimer just went for an extended play towards the bot side with the dragon, then did whatever he just did on mid lane. He's gonna base now, get his Liandry's most likely. However, we should still be able to fight him on the blue buff, if we want to. Because we know that he basically... There he is, ult him instantly. Loses in his turret. He exhausts me, I shield up. Single target Q him. Like, this is... In the ult, there's nothing he can really do to fight me. And he's just dead. This is the thing about Mordekaiser, right? Level 6 plus, you just run him down. There's nothing he can do against you. Literally nothing. He probably even placed his, like, turret somewhere else. And yeah, you just death realm him. There's nothing he can do. It's completely fine. We knew that all of this was up because he went for the extended bot lane play into a recall in mid lane. So we know he didn't have time to clear his topside camps. Even if he has Liandry's, it just doesn't matter. Right? That's what you just saw there. Click ult, run him down, he's dead. It's that simple. This is what Mordekaiser is, like, just good at. You just do that, there's nothing he can do, bro. There's just nothing he can do. Let's go here. Yeah, that's a little awkward, but it's fine. Alright, cool. So now our ult is on cooldown for a little while longer. My camps are all going to respawn, so I'm actually just going to clear my camps again. We're just chill. We got the nice kill on top lane. We also got the feats of strength victory with the kills here. So we're going to get that too. What is this guy doing? He's just like... Just in mid lane, hitting turrets, I guess. Right now, I really don't want to fight too... Like, if I don't have ult, I would like to avoid a fight. Especially with all my camps up as well. I will check the bot scuttle if it's here, which it is. Okay, perfect. So we're just going to clear this. And we're going to clear our camps. If they hit mid lane turret like this, like, I could engage this. However, the problem is... Which is currently the biggest problem. This guy is literally 10 HP. And there is just nothing I can really do to go in for a fight with. So, yeah, I don't want to die 2v1 because I know that they have a lot of damage and CC potential against me. I don't have ult. My camps are up. I'm not going to risk it. If my Neferi had full HP there, or at least close to full HP there, when I walked for like the gank potential, then you can look for it. Because then it's not going to be a 2v1 with my ult on cooldown, right? Because otherwise the Neferi is just not going to be able to play the game. Now, obviously, she ended up killing the Zoe in a 1v1, which is good. But, yeah. We just have to assess the situation, play for when we are strong, and that's what we're doing. Just gonna walk up to this guy. He flashed, so then we pull him back. Put the Rylai slow up so he cannot run. We flash closer to the Heimer, ult him. There we go. I missed... Oh my god, that's really bad, actually. That's gonna cost me. It's probably gonna cost me my life, but we'll see. Pull this guy in as I kill the other guy. He's in my Rylai slow now. Jhin picks up that kill. We're good. Good. We fought again when we had Mordekaiser ultimate. That is what I want you to note right there. We took another fight after we got our ultimate back. Not before, but after. So we actually are strong in that position. We have cleared our entire bot side camps. Whoa, hold up, brother. Hold up a second here, brother. Okay, I just missed everything. I'm a genius. I'm having a rough time in this game, it seems. That's okay. Okay, that kind of sucks, actually. I was gonna go for my topside camps, but my man just yoinked those, so that's kind of unfortunate. We're gonna just go for red buff then, take the raptors, and then I guess we'll clear our bot side camps again. Because we wanna, like in this moment in time, play towards the dragon while clearing our camps. Now, obviously, I would have liked to have my Krugs, but my Tranimir took those. Since my plan was to go out of base, clear topside camps, and then go back down again, right? We are wanna wait another 50 seconds right now, pretty much, while we clear our camps. We stall a little bit of time, and we're gonna go ahead and play a fight after we get our ultimate back again. Just consistency. We're out farming here as well. We're happy with this. This is all we are looking for right now. We can take the top scuttle here as well, since that is spawning. He just killed the Heimerdinger. It's good. He's also gonna kill the Zoe, actually. Zoe's out. Okay, perfect. Now, towards our bot side camps again. My ult's gonna be back up, so any fight we take is gonna be fine. The Heimer is also dead, so we can just straight up dragon here. I can leave these two camps up because of the dragon spawning, so it's completely fine. The enemy bot lane also just all in my bot lane, right? So we have some situations there where the enemy bot lane is most likely going to have used all their cooldowns. Plus, they're probably going to look to base. So we should be more than fine here to just finish a nice dragon off without any contention on it. I don't think this is going to be a problem. Heimer's seen top lane as well. So no problems whatsoever. We have about 300 damage on our Q. So we can Q smite at the end here to try to get something. Always try to take note of your Q because you always want to like look to Q smite if you can. For the objective, for the extra smite guarantee. Now here we're just going to clear our 2 bot side camps again. We are looking to finish our Spear of Shojin. If you're getting close to your second item, always looking for ways to complete that second item is huge. So that is currently what we are looking for. And bot lane is going to get engaged on. I think my Jhin is already dead, but we'll try to run bot lane here because my ult is now off cooldown. And if they walk up for this third, which I assume they kind of will, I could just ult any of them and it's fine. This is fine. We're just going to stall a little here. We get the Thresh here. I'm not ulting this guy because I don't have to. As soon as the Rylai's applies, as you can see, we're already chilling. Like, the Rylai's application is all we're really looking for. If he landed it, that would have been insane, but yeah, fair. Oops, that's slightly too short in range. But right there, I avoided the ult because she was in an impossible position to run away from me. If I just make sure my skills connect and I land the Rylai's, there's nothing he can do. Gonna shove the wave out. There you go. We can aim to go for turret here. None of my like camps are up or like anything like this. We can just go for him. Right, nice. I'm like, what you see there is I am not greeding to get the kill. I took the turret aggro apparently first, so instead of Thresh. So I am not gonna run at him or run him down or anything of that nature. We're just gonna chill. Also here, I am not ulting because this is a 3v1. If I ult, I'm creating a 1v1, which is terrible. So definitely don't ult there either. You need to ult when it makes sense. And in that situation, it wouldn't make sense because then she has the chance to only run away from just me, and that's just not worth it. So I'm not wasting that cooldown right there. Very important. We are just gonna reset here. Actually, no, we're not. If you look at our camp spawns right now, nothing is really up, and the scuttle is gonna be here. Our bot side camps are going to spawn first. There is like if the guy goes for like the for like this, Brandomir could stop it. But in this instance right now, we have nothing to really worry about. Our camps on bot side are going to spawn. I can take the bot scuttle in before like the Heimer would take it. And I can actually just clear my camps once here and have no issues. I can afford my item, absolutely, but I can afford this item plus a hunting, guys. We're just clearing my camps when we have some downtime. Because my team is now entirely resetting as well, so I can at least clear my bot side camps while they reset. And then out of base, we can come out of base towards top side with the Rift Herald up. And just have a good position off that, right? So that's kind of what we're looking for here. Can clean all this up. There's nothing going to be on bot lane for the next like 2 minutes, with the dragon included. So we can now look to play for like the top side position. There we go, very good. And you can buy like a controller here as well if you want. If you're gonna go like for an objective or something. Very good purchase, very good recall though. Okay, they currently have a lot of prio on mid lane. Okay. I'm gonna have to move here. So we took an extra 2 turret shots, so she is dead. And Twitch also dies to the ramp up turret damage. Okay. Well, damn. That, yeah, sure. That is spicy. Cool. I mean, Brandomir is still split pushing, so he is absolutely chilling. I am now just gonna go ahead and do this objective right here. We're well off in this position. We'll just do the objective, and then we'll see what is gonna go on. Use the W to block just any little bit of damage. Heimer is bot. Okay, we get a free Rift Herald here. Dryad, the red buff, is gonna spawn here as well in a second. And we clear my 2 topside camps, and then we reset after this, because out of base we want to clear, or we want to get towards our bot side camps. With about like 30 seconds remaining, you're good. Just go out of base, clear my bot side camps, clear the bot scuttle, clear the dragon as it spawns, and this way I'm just going to be strong in that situation, while removing my topside camps off the map to have no counter angles. So this is just what we're looking for right now. Beautiful. Now you can put your shield in recall because anything that hits you while you're shielded doesn't cancel your recall. Go Riftmaker here. And then out of base, as you can see, everything on bot side will now spawn. So we're going to go walk for that. And we're going to go ahead and just clear the bot side stuff and clear the dragon. The Zoe is most likely going to die to Thresh, I would imagine. I will move towards my team because they're going to get engaged on by more people in this position. So obviously we want to move. We're going to just use the thing here. We'll ult the Twitch because he's highest priority target, I would say. So we'll just go for him. If I miss my E, that's okay. This is applied. There you go. The slow is applied. He's dead. And then we just take this. Beautiful. And then we just react, take the highest priority target out of the fight. I am strong enough to fight anybody on their team. And obviously we just remove him. Twitch can't do anything anymore and they will lose that fight. So that's good. Just use my spells on the dragon while I clear the ward and the plants and stuff. That's fine. It looks like I'm soloing dragon. Okay. Yeah, there we obviously rotate to the fight. Like, my team is getting heavily engaged on. We are in a strong position to fight that since we do have our ult available. We have our flash available. We have everything up. We can fight. We are just gotten our recall off as well. So we are looking to go for that fight. No problem. Now here we have 950 gold towards our next item. The next objective is going to spawn in about 30 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and clear 2 camps on the bot side just to afford our item. And then we're going to play for the next objective again. This will also give me my ult back off cooldown. So we're going to play around the ult cooldown here. And then go from there. We do this. We recall. We get our 3rd item completion. Always try to complete your items if you can before the next fight you're taking. There's a fight in between. Complete the item. Keep moving on. We're going to ping a couple times towards the other con. So my team rotates for the other con, hopefully. Get those pings in there. We have our ult in 15 seconds, which is exactly going to be for the next fight availability. And we should be fine. We also still have a Rift Herald to use, which I'd ideally like to use on the tier 2 bot lane turret, because it's worth a lot of money. If my team is going to force me to solo the Otacon, I will refrain from doing so. Especially with having the Rift Herald at the moment, I am actually instead going to shove the bot wave. And then off of shoving bot wave, as I said, I'm going to use this Rift Herald. I'm going to want to use it on a tier 2 turret, which is this tier 2 bot lane turret. My Trenimir also just killed the top lane situation, which means that if I put the Herald down on bot, they're going to have a lot of pressure on their base right now. With all these people dead, it's just a very favorable angle to Herald right now instead of starting the Otacon by myself and just like reading the situation a little bit, right? Finish this turret, we get 700 gold off that, and we're just going to click it again and bounce it straight into the next turret. Now, if the top lane tier 2 is an availability here, I'd go for that instead, but it's currently not, so we're just going to go for the base turret. Jhin dies, Trendemir is alive, that's all good. And now we have used this pressure. We're not going to walk up here because they're freshly coming out of base. It's going to be like a 3v1 or something. Which, I mean, I can get pretty far in winning that since I do have ultimate. But it is going to be better for me not to try and risk that. It's just not worth it. We just clear this. We just move on. We take the flowers wherever we can. And then we're going to look to see if we can go for the... Put her in the box. There's nowhere for her to go. I mean, I am asleep, but she can't go anywhere. So we're chilling. There you go. Put the shield up whenever I can. Hit the plant over the wall. Goodbye. The beautiful thing about Mordekaiser is if you're in like a bad position, you could just ult anybody. And you're in a 1v1 position instantly. So you're chilling, right? Right there. I am also like being careful with like using my flash. If you'd run Ghost, the same thing. Just don't click it too soon. You don't have to. You have time. There's a Heimer here. I mean, I don't know what he's doing, but he just ignores this situation entirely. I guess he has given up. I don't know what's going on anymore. But yeah, as you can see, we're consistent. We're level 16 on par with our Trendemir right now. We are very strong. We are picking our strong fight situations regardless of what happens. We've picked our strong fight situations with our ult availability, with everything like that. So that's great. And now here, I mean, at this point, we have completed our 3 damage items. So we're going to look for a Jaksho Nexus. Just a staple, very, very, very good item. Obviously, boots completion is a big thing here as well. So I'll probably look to complete my boots first. And I'll go for the Jaksho afterwards. My Trenimir is currently dead. I have quite a lot of money. I don't really want to push further in this position. Even though my team is walking up because I don't have ult. The thing I could have done here and what I should have done is I should have backpinged them, which I didn't do. So that's on me. I should have backpinked them more. We can buy the mercs here, and then we're going to go for the armor. Because I already have a ton of HP off of these two items. And this as well. Like, this is all HP, right? So all we're looking to build at this point is resistances. So mercs are obviously great against this team because of their CC capabilities. They have a lot of it. So we're definitely going to go for a mercs angle here. You always want to go defensive boots on Mordekaiser. And then we're gonna go with Jaksho next as just a staple, but we're building the resistances first. The beautiful thing about Jaksho, as I've said before as well, is the fact that obviously if you're in your ult, you're gonna stack up Jaksho time already, and if you stack up the time, you can then you know, come out with a full Jaksho, be very tanky. That is a bubble that comes from this angle. Hello Zoe. Okay, I suck at landing my Q or E. Sorry. Build this guy, pull him into me. Auto, like, hit him one more time, get the Rylaister proc, and we just run him down. Okay, perfect. And we're just very strong right now, as you can see. Make sure that I still chase that. We have to flash over the wall for this. The Rylaister slow allows you to just run anybody down like that pretty easily. And just ult, get the advantage. And we're chilling. There you go. This should be the end of the game. It's just calm, consistent, good CS, strong fight opportunities is the only ones we're taking. Like, when we have ult, when we have our skills available, that's when we want to fight. That's when we want to look for things. That's it for the gold game. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. I'll see you guys in the platinum game. Okay, it's time for the plat game here. We are playing this one into a Skarner, which... pretty calm matchup, to be honest. A champion is definitely not going to invade me, so I am really not worried about that. They are pretty tanky though on their side, I will say. So there's that to take notice of, I suppose. For the lanes here, melee heavy supports means a lot of fights on bot lane, most likely Yasuo as well. They want to go for all in, so my goal here is to clear towards bot side. I do not particularly want to clear towards a very tanky boy like Mundo on top lane. So we'll nicely, calmly chill, and we're just gonna clear down, starting on red buff, because if I'm starting on Raptors, then I will not be able to really get the bot lane gank off without risking my Raptors. And that would not be ideal either. Take my recall in 50 seconds, and we're gonna place the ward here. There we go. Good. Sweeping trinket, and we just move to the red buff right away. Now, I believe the Skarner is most likely going to start blue and clear down as well, since bot lane is where the fights are most likely going to happen. So that is what I will assume, and it means I'm probably going to meet him on like bot scuttle here, for example. Lanes wise, I mean, top lane is going to be a tough... Whoa. That's a nasty one. Fizz rotation as well. I see. Understandable. He was actually in the bush. The Mundo was right there as well with his cleaver. Pretty nasty. Okay. My red buff reset at least.
An ally has been slain.
So there is that. My bot lane also double died. Oh, never mind. They got a 1 kill. Not a great start to a game. The Lee Sin didn't cover any other entrance there. It's okay. It happens. My team is already on full tilt, it seems. Not off to a great start. Right. We're off to a terrible start, holy. Oh, come off it, bro. Why is Fizz invading me? Why did my passive run out too? Alright, of course he does that. Alright. Time to full mute. Focus up. All good. My passive ran out too, so I couldn't even smite the red buff anymore at the end. The Fizz invade actually just straight up works like that. Okay. Understandable. This is about the worst start you could possibly have. That sucks. I am assuming this guy's gonna go for my blue now. At least he's not on my bot side. But I am in deep trouble right now. I would have been able to smite my red buff there at least. That would have been really nice, but I couldn't because my thing timed out. We'll do this into this Gromp here. And then we'll see if we can maybe level 3 gank bot lane still. That would be really nice, but oh, you gotta be trolling me, bro. It's gonna be smited, yeah, because my smite's on a 2-second cooldown. Of course it is. There is no way, man. Okay, sure. It was 2 seconds off of Skarner being completely dead because I would have had my level 3 of my Gromp there, but I couldn't have smite in time because he invaded me. Very spicy. Not the stuff you want to see. This is what happens when you don't defend your jungler though. Like invades, like just AFK and lane type business. Enemy jungle didn't do it. I covered one possibility. But I didn't cover the other one. And that is okay. I'll just keep clearing for now. There's nothing else we can do. If you get cooked like this early, it is what it is. You have to accept it. You get out-rotated by enemy team. Sucks, you know. Just sucks. Don't tilt. Don't let it affect you too much. It is what it is. Enemy team will make mistakes most probably, so you should be fine. Okay, that should be a double kill bot. Okay, nice. Bot lane is gaming. We clear this, we clear Krugs. Then out of base, we'll clear bot side camps. I have no room to do anything aggressive at this moment in time. So we are gonna have to stall this for as long as we possibly can to get some stuff. With some stuff, I mean anything at this point. Any farm we can get is good. Any lane CS I can last hit is good. Anything. Okay. Good. Let's get a blasting wand here. And just move towards our bot side camps as those will respawn soon. I might be able to check the bot scuttle if I'm lucky and he didn't do it. There's a possibility. I think the possibility is incredibly low, but there's a chance. And I have 30 seconds before my Gromp is going to spawn anyway, so that is fine. Okay, it looks like I might be running directly the bot lane instead. They are all inning this pretty damn hard. So this should be a doable. Yeah, that guy is just dead. Wow, okay. If Galio has one more form of CC, this would be good. If I can land this kill, that'd be insane. That is really, really good for me. Nice. And if they want to flame me for that, that's fine. I have them on full mute. That's my one. That's the saving grace I have this game. Just lasting in a kill or two. So I'm happily gonna take that. My Samira is already in a playable position. I am still not there yet. So anything I can get like that, I'm taking right now. Might have to walk towards my Galio here. Spot Scuttle is still here too. Doesn't miss, so Galio is just completely dead. I don't have my flash yet. I have my flash now. Fizz is level 6, Oracle's level 5. Can't reach that. Can't go for bot scuttle because I have no bot lane prio. We're gonna go wolves into my topside respawns instead. And just stay alive. Stay afloat in this game. Okay, they're gonna go very aggressive bot side, so we're gonna move for this. We're obviously going here as quickly as possible. Very good. I should be able to make this. I don't think he escapes me. Nice. Very good. Just a simple Q flash to reach the position there and we're chilling. He's gonna get my raptors, but I do not care. This is perfect for me right now. Build both components here and go for Krugs. All I'm doing here is I'm just looking for opportunities to save me from a really bad early game situation. And I'm able to make that work. We're gonna see if we can counter gank the top position. He's Sudoku, okay. This does mean we can probably take Krugs and top wave or two. We are gonna have to give up the Void Grubs though. But that is okay. Because he is definitely not, I'm definitely not gonna be able to contest that. Finish this, go top wave, take those as well. If he would grief, then I could kill him, but I don't think he'll grief. The wave is going to be frozen here, so it's kind of cooked for Mundo anyway. I could stand here. Maybe hit level 6. The wave is going to be cleared. I can walk out of the bush now, and we go here. I have level 6 off this, so we can do something. He missed his Q. I'm going to all in this guy. Goodbye, Skarner. Perfect. Waited for a perfect opportunity. Make sure to hide my level 6. Because the way I hit my level 6 there, I stood into the bush as I got the minions. And then I was able to hide it. So they didn't actually straight up see that I had level 6. And I was able to clean up because of that. Because they didn't want to... They couldn't respect me anymore. Like, obviously they saw it a bit later, but... Not initially expected. Which is important. My bot lane got a nice good kill set as well. My bot lane is gaming. And off the back end of me getting a couple kills on bot, we are able to secure quite a lot now, and we can pick up our allies. Very calm. Just stay chill, man. Like, an early game can go really terribly. They can invade me super desperately. But if you just look at what you can do, look at anything you can take, you're good. We are in a head game state right now, even off that early game. I do not know if he's going to have a ward in time, but we'll ask for the ward. And now we just full clear. My ult's on cooldown. I am not strong in this position, and I just want to get every single one of these camps to just be as strong as possible. That's what we're doing. Danger ping here. Make sure to stay calm. Every single camp is up. Make sure the danger ping bot, because the only risk right now is bot lane. Ooh, this is not good. He is very far out of position, but it could still be fine. I missed. Okay, cool. Still fine. Velko should have that. Does have that. Good. Missed my skills, so that's on me. Could have been cleaner. Wasn't. Builds in 20 seconds. I'll tank that. Put the shield on myself. I think it's better if I tank that. But this should end pretty well because I can survive it. Perfect. Ideal. I know I'm very tanky. I know my team cannot survive that fizz burst, but I can with a full shield. And I was able to make it happen. Good job. Perfect. Let's get this other health crystal because I'm looking to survive first. Now we just full clear all the way down again. And we can look from there. I don't think I have these. Oh, they're all on. Interesting. Okay. This guy's all in top. I do not think I'll make that. He probably starts running really soon because he loses that 1v1, right? Does he? He doesn't. Okay. Danger ping the area in that case, and we just full clear down. I have my ult available to me right now as well, so that's pretty calm. My bot lane is incredibly strong. Me, like, looking for the bot lane opportunities and just getting in those couple of kills there for the ganks is huge. Now my bot lane is just snowballing that as well. It's getting worse and worse for the enemy team now. It's perfect. But this is how we recover our insanely terrible early game state, right? It was horrendous. That's not much worse of an early game you can get. Obviously, I am a bit behind, right? But that's all good. Like, my CS is very low. Very, very low right now. That can be salvaged, but it's gonna take a while. Here again, my bot lane is strong. These people are the strong people on the map. So at any given moment, I want to now play towards and for my bot lane. This is where I can profit. This is what we want to do. So here, I'm going to run directly to this tri-bush to avoid them from getting ganked. And we should be able to just go for the all-in. Perfect. Very good. Hold them in place, take an extra turret shot, we're chilling, and we're just recall. Perfect. The bot lane is again very strong. I made sure to counter gank in time because I want them to be strong. I want to play for this entire position in a very strong manner, and now we're good. Pick up the pickaxe and just wait for my HP. And then we just full clear all the way down again, playing for dragon and 150. There's the Skarner. And we have salvaged our entire position. Absolutely perfectly. So now we just do another full clear. We try to get our level ups from the next rotation. And then as soon as the dragon is up, we will clean that one up as well. Gonna say play next drag. And I'm just gonna wait for my camps to spawn. Because they will all spawn down. It's gonna take a little bit, but they will spawn. And that's the only thing I can currently do. That's fine. I'm not running top here because all of this is spawning. Everything is spawning, plus dragon. So running top here would just be a waste. There's nothing for me to get, nothing for me to defend there. It also means that I'm not clearing towards my bot side. The biggest thing now is that my bot lane doesn't die before dragon spawns. It's like the biggest thing now. Play for the dragon. I just need to make sure that my bot lane doesn't overextend in his current position. So we actually play together for dragon, hopefully. Because if they die right now, this is one way we could lose like a ginormous advantage. And that's what I want to try to avoid here. Okay, my bot lane is chilling. Fizz is here. This is pretty calm. Skarner was topside earlier. My bot lane is doing fine. I know there's nobody that can do anything about this bot position now. So we should be pretty calm for a bit. All we have to do is dragon right now. That's it. That's fine. Put my shield up, make sure this guy is perma-slowed by my Rylai's. Adjust there to only defend the backside of the position. Because I do not want him to collapse, but I also do not want to follow that through because I need to get that Mundo off that TP. So I need to defend my Samira. And then we just do a simple dragon because we have a strong position here. Finish this off. It's very close to my item that really genuinely sucks. I would like to take the bot wave here if I'm being real. Okay, that's my item. I'm doing this because it's a really strong item. He's not going to engage me, there's no way. Take it? Oh, you didn't take it, okay. I really thought he would. Is he going to take that one? I have ult. Try me, bro. Goodbye. Perfect. Alright, let's pick up my Shojin. Take my topside camps. Everything is spawning again. Ask for a ward on the objective. I could take a control ward for that. I'm almost level 11. I almost have my smite upgrade. These are big things. The biggest thing here would be like a Galio situation for this. He needs to kind of move, but if this is an engage, that's okay. I can't reach that. If my team wins it, my team wins it. I'm very close to level 11. I'm very close to my smite upgrade. I need both of these things right now. My ult's also on cooldown at the moment, so I don't really want to fight. My bot lane should be fine though. Yeah, they're fed. And this game is over. Perfect. Not the most beautiful, like, carry game, I would say, but this is a very important one to see as well. So I'm happy this happened, honestly. Very happy this happened for this Unranked the Master Series. Because that recovery is incredibly important. It doesn't happen to me very often that I get absolutely invaded and destroyed like that in the early game, but it happened here. And we managed to salvage it. So we are happy. Just gonna do the Rift Herald now because my bot lane is gonna have to back out of this mid lane play in this moment. I cannot overcommit too hard. We also have like objectives. These are gonna be 2 minutes. We just simply have to do this. My ult's on cooldown, so I'm gonna wait out a little bit and finish off the Rift Herald here. Pick this up, and now I can fight in this position, potentially. Walk over this to get some HP. I'll try to walk like this, because the Yasuo is behind here. Okay, good. And now we simply just put a Herald on top lane. I'm gonna bounce it past the second turret here. We're gonna hit a base turret real quick. Make sure to go through the wave so you push the wave. Hit the base turret. And then we're gonna click this Rift Herald again. And we're gonna go for mid lane turret here. You can go tier 2 bot lane turret, but mid lane turret is way better. Just get this out of the way too. Click it again. And then we're gonna avoid everything in this area. Let's see if I can... I don't know. This is a bad angle. I don't think I reached this, but we'll try. I do not reach that. I needed to go through base further, but on that HP on the Rift Herald, I was too worried about getting hit by anything and the Rift Herald dying and me being in a terrible base position. I could sit here. Okay, we just play for this. It's okay. Good, we got a hunting, guys. All we gotta do now is play Otacon. Obviously, we're getting carried, right? To a certain degree, of course. I still did effective bot lane ganks, which gave them a decent chunk of this lead. But we still are, quote-unquote, getting carried by the Samira at this moment in time. However, we also had to deal with, like, about the worst arrow again you can possibly imagine. And we recovered that one. And every single kill she's getting now is just, like, snowballing effect, right? Like, I'm just doing my job. You don't have to overdo it. You don't have to get desperate to get kills. Having a game like this where you recover, but then your ADC pops off is completely acceptable, of course. Don't try to get desperate. Make sure that you are going to be clean with it. Get the objectives done. You know, get the farm done. Be sure to be at the right places to help your teammates survive. If you are a bit behind, if you are getting carried in a position like this, you want to make sure that you are... Like, this is what I did earlier, right? I covered my bot lane from getting turret dove. That type of stuff is what I did. I covered them from getting ganked. I covered them. I made sure that they can play their positions. I made sure they're okay in an earlier state, and now this is paying off. Now they're snowballing. Now they're good. We are very happy about this. Let's just do dragon here, and then after dragon, we can look to basically push double and hip down, do a baron, that type of stuff. It should be pretty over. I'm expecting the enemy team to FF, honestly. I think we can play this position here. Okay, we're not doing that because they're all going to collapse on the mid lane position. They FF'd. There you go. That's it for the Platinum game. I think this game is very good to see. This is how I managed to deal with the most terrible early game situation you can imagine. Pick up whatever you can, recover your game state, defend the strong side, and you are looking good. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you hit the like button, I'll see you guys in the Emerald game. Okay, Mordekaiser into Eve on this one. Matchup wise, that is completely fine. Obviously, the Mordekaiser ultimate. If it connects to the Eve, it's good. She can ult my ult, technically. Like, as soon as I point, she can click it and, you know, she's fine. But she has to, like, respond to that in time. If she doesn't, then it's over for her. The fight at that point, the 1v1 should be very, very easy. Lanes-wise here, I mean, we have triple AP topside, which against the Galio could be maybe a bit of a problem. Like, they can definitely stack some decent magic resist here. But because we have so much AP on our side, it definitely becomes an angle where, like, Bloodletters in a later stage of this build is going to be very good. So that's most likely something I will look for. Also depends on if, like, maybe Cho'Gath builds it or not. Cho'Gath could build an Abyssal Mask here, for example, and I could build, like, Bloodletters maybe, and go something like that. We'll start on red buff and clear down, though. We have an engaged situation with Leona against two pretty easy to kill targets, so that should be a good angle. My team, my bot lane is typing an essay towards each other. Holy. They're strategizing. Oh, we start with Q here. And we will just full clear our camps calmly. Auto attack, Q auto attack. And then with the passive, applied your clear speed. That's basically your entire clear speed is your passive, right? I am assuming the Eve is just gonna calmly fluke here. I'm not expecting any type of invade or anything. That would be interesting to see from an Eve player if that's the case. Being one myself, you know. Our goal right now is we just chill. If we can make it to level 6 on Mordekaiser as per usual, right, we are good. That's what we want. That's kind of what we're looking for. Until that moment comes, we can just farm. That's unlucky pet damage, okay. I'm not turning around for one small one. Like, it sucks missing the 14 gold, but it is what it is. Sometimes your pet just wants to be a scam artist. If you walk back for it, though, you're going to lose a lot of time, so you cannot do that. Take your W level 3. Okay. And then here we're trying to extend our passive towards the Gromp without losing it. So we're kiting the camp all the way down as much as possible. So we can get this to line up nicely. And right here as well, we want to get it like low. And then right here we just pull in the next camp. We get it low, we let it die to the passive burn as it's there. So you can save yourself a little bit of time. It's not looking like much of a bot lane gank is going to happen here. For me right now, it's pretty calm to just, you know, not use my smite on this, hold my smite for bot scuttle. If it's going to be in contention on it, it should be okay. They do have the bot prio at the moment, so we'll see if the Eve shows up or not. Just apply that instantly, we just run her down. Felt it too, so she doesn't even get that. Apply the red buff slow. Flash after her, she is completely dead now. I was hoping she would use her flash for that if she had flash Q, but that's unfortunate. It's okay though, it's not too bad. I'm just going to reset right now because my camps are going to spawn. But yeah, we already had 2 stacks on this, so my passive was instantly applied on the Eve as the second I pulled her in, and she tried to greed for the thing. She just couldn't get it. I built all the AP components from Rylai's. I'm gonna just go back to our Crux. Pretty calm there. Our early game is just gonna have to be played slow. Mordekaiser's early game isn't that good. That play against the Eve is just kind of fortunate for me because she doesn't have electrocute at all. So she is not even like necessarily a threat early. Her damage is gonna be too low. I know that from experience. So we can just like be calm about it. We had a very good passive engage on that, and she just focused on the Scuttle Crab and didn't get it. Yeah, we are just looking for another rotation of our camps just to make that as consistent as we can without looking for too much else. Treating it like a level 6 champion, which he is. Okay, so Eve is also clearing towards bot lane. That is something we have confirmed. Because otherwise she wouldn't have been on the bot scuttle at that time with the 24 CS. It's good to know. We have a potential to look for like a dragon angle here, but we'll see though. I'm gonna clear my camps first no matter what, but we might be able to get into a dragon position here. So I'm gonna make sure I'll have a smite for that. If I smite now, I definitely will have to smite for dragon when I have it, so it's okay. She just warded dragon. She still has to do Krugs. She warded like in the pit, like right here. I think I can send this because I do have the prio on mid. If I kite it around the wall here, it should be fine. Like if you drop 3 minions, it's not the end of the world, brother. We can just do the objective. I have the mid prio here, so this should be fine. I'm trying to persuade my Lucian to drop 3 minions to be able to guarantee a dragon. Okay, he's here. We're good. Yeah, this is all like yeah. Okay, we're chilling. This is fine. We had the prio on mid there. As long as Lucian has like kind of a move there, we're completely fine. Like he's not gonna really lose anything. At most, he'll lose like 3 minions for a dragon there. Like that's all he would lose at maximum, because there's no way they were gonna be able to push the extra wave fast enough into the third for it to like really be a big deal, unless they want to commit heavily to a fight. But if he is in that position, we should not be able to lose the fight or the dragon, so it's fine. There we go. My camps are all going to respawn again, so it's going to look for that. 1 minute on the Void Grubs as well. I am almost level 6. I'm going to do my red buff, and I might gank top lane after that. We'll see how the wave position ends up. I do think the Galio is going to want to recall here. But I will just do this first. We'll see if the top lane gank is a possibility, yes or no. And then we can go from there. Galio's TPing behind bot lane. I'm pretty sure that's a Galio TP. Yeah, it is a Galio TP. Eve is mid. Level 6. That's probably a dead LeBlanc. LeBlanc? Oh, LeBlanc is alive. Okay. Come, Voids. We can definitely play Voids here. I am very strong now with my ult available. My solo laners are both gonna come out of base freshly reset, so it should be very much fine to go for. Okay, that's a little unlucky. I was hoping to cheese the Qiyana here. Wait, their ADC is top lane. I'm gonna have to be very patient here. Like, really, really, really patient here. If my solo laners are not gonna move in this position, I need to be calm. Like, I do have the advantage of being Mordekaiser, and making everything a 1v1 is definitely something I can do. So if they hard engage me here, I can make something a 1v1 and it's okay. Gonna do it just not standing on the vision from this as much as I can avoid it. As long as he follows that guy, we're chilling. It does not matter at that point. Gonna ult this guy. That's a good juke. Good flash as well. We'll just take the flash and the juke. I already got 2 out of 3 grubs, so that's fine. She's gonna ult away. Oh, it's close, bro. That doesn't reach. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, don't die, don't die, don't die. We run. My team should have this. Okay, my team has it. Good. Jesus. I actually thought the Q flash would reach there, but it didn't. It was barely off. Yeah, let me go reset. My team moved in time for this. I also, like, right there, I got kind of collapsed on a bit by the enemy team. They had numbers on me, but I just clicked the target, and I just had a 1v1 against that target. So because I forced in the 1v1, they didn't have the collapse on me after all, which is kind of a safety net for Mordekaiser. Just gonna make sure that my team knows that she doesn't have flash here. We have our Rylai's finish, which is massive. That's an insane power spike on Mordekaiser. Just makes it impossible for anybody to run away from you. Because I also have approach velocity, of course, which is the best rune on Mordekaiser in general. As I have been saying for a very long time. I see more people pick approach now these days. All we do, like, currently our ult's on cooldown, so I'm not really looking to go for a fight. So I'm just chilling. Like, I'm just basically waiting out my ult cooldown, clearing my camps, waiting for the dragon to spawn. Like, I'm just backpinging my team in situations where I think there's gonna be scary fight situations. We're stalling, we're waiting, we're making sure that my team doesn't go for stupid plays. Like, this position in mid lane, for example, is very forward. Yeah, there it is. I think LeBlanc's probably dead for that. Unless... Oh, she's alive, bro. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. I'm surprised she survived that. I really am. That's insane. Well played, LeBlanc. That was a very good survival. I really don't care about top turret, but, like, we have dragon. There's no reason for Leona not... Oh. I'm just gonna go for this guy straight away. I'm not gonna ult directly. Because I want to hold that ultimate until, like, I actually need to use it. Pull it in. Because now, for now, it's still a situation where my Cho'Gath can help. If I don't have the ult, I'm happy. That's good. I can hold my ult there. If he would, like, start running or something, or, like, Cho'Gath is out of range. Okay, very good cheese. You got me. Well played, Qiyana. Good cheese. I think Qiyana dies, though. If he has ult him. Okay, Cho'Gath, let's go, bro. Nice.
Shut down.
Yeah, my bad. I got cheesed. She was waiting for me in a very good position there. I'm mostly there. Like, if Leona's just like bot lane there, none of that could really go wrong, right? But like Leona was top lane there. So I just didn't respect the Qiyana rotation in that whatsoever. She got her entire burst rotation on me. They do get the dragon now as well. I was hoping to persuade my Leona to move there, but that, she's stuck top lane, it seems. That is okay. Pretty sure LeBlanc has that guy. Easy, yep. Just gonna clear camps for now. Like, all of my camps are gonna respawn again. I do have my ult, so if there's a fight, I will move for it. Like this, for example, is looking pretty fight heavy, so I'm just gonna go. Hopefully my team doesn't abandon me on this. No, team. You're... How did he live, bro? What? Oh, bro. Okay, that sucks. That sucks, actually. What? I was like, my entire team is like there. Like, they're chilling. How does that guy get out? That's crazy. I guess they just didn't focus on him at all. That must have been what happened. It's all good. I need to move here. Got to slow that. Oh, she had Evelyn ult at the end. It was just barely out of reach for me there. Pretty sure topside cams have to be up. Yeah. I just want to take the blue buff at this point. Alright, got it. My LeBlanc's moving backwards, so I'm not going to be able to do anything here. Like, she didn't want any of that. For now, we're just going to chill. There's no need to walk forward. My caps are up. I just want to finish my item, want to get my levels, finish my jungle smite, upgrade, all of that stuff. If I can just chill, wait for my next ultimate before I take another fight, that is also good. Playing around your ult cooldown is important. Eve is somewhere topside, I think. Pretty sure. Good kill on bot lane. Very nice turret pick up as well. Yeah, okay. That extra movement pattern forward definitely was the end of him. It's okay. This Qiyana's picking up some shutdowns, though. Let's clear the rest of my bot side camps for now. We have Rift Herald spawn like a 20-second situation. My ult's up in 15. So I can make that, play towards it. I am almost at my Spear of Shojin, which I really like to get before I go for an extra fight, because that's a colossal damage upgrade. Like, it's a massive one. So if I can afford that, that'd be really good. I just don't know how I'm going to get this, because I have no way to get this last little bit of gold. I really am just lacking 80 gold right now. If I could have smited that cannon, I would have, by the way. Like, in this case, I would have. But yeah, she got it, so I'm gonna have to just do my Krugs or something. This is gonna be bad, because I think Eve is also top. That's a good pickup. Yeah, I have a massive item I can buy right now. If my team just doesn't die in the next couple seconds... Oh boy. Are they good? Okay, they're good. They're good. Okay. Well played. Very scary because, like, I obviously have an insane item I can buy there. It's super strong. This is like a colossal spike in damage. So I really want to go for that first. But if my team like gets caught by the Eve, which, I mean, I figured was going to be topside in that position, that could be scary. But they won, so we're good. I'm really trying to, like, be extra... I guess attentive to my pings against an Evelyn usually, because a lot of times your teammates will disrespect an Eve player. It just happens. I know it happens. So I just have to make sure that they are aware to be careful. But we do a lot of damage now. Do we have the Spear of Shojin? It's great. That's a good one shot. I am looking to use this Raphael on a tier 2 top lane turret. It's worth a lot of money. So if I can use it on that, that'd be great. We also have Dragon spawning about 20 seconds. I think casting the Herald here is not worth. I might as well. I don't really have anything to back for. I might as well just hold on to it for now. It's not like I have to use it early. You have plenty of time. So I'm just gonna chill for a little bit. Get my one more level up in here. Maybe I go mid in this position. I have to go mid in this position. Got this guy. Okay, I'm missing my skills though. That's kind of bad. She might live because of this, by the way. Okay, no. He timed it beautifully there. I got him max range. Perfect. Very nicely played by Leona there. That's good. We just instantly go for Eve. I obviously missed my initial skills on her, which was a bit cooked, but we got him. She couldn't go anywhere. My Cho'Gath landed his knock-up perfectly. So if Eve would have had ult or something, she couldn't have even used it. Doesn't have Cho'Gath ult for this. Okay. I am not going to risk this. We're just going to walk it out. We're going to wait a little bit. Like, I have no way of stealing this, but I'd rather just, like, guarantee it there. I can just walk... Like, if I slowly kill that, I'll, like, drop it to, like, 500-600. They might be able to cheese it somehow, and I just don't want that. I knew Eve was never gonna get there, but like somebody could have maybe walked up or like done something, flash over the wall, whatever. If I don't have smite and I'm lowering it to like 400 or 500, they can get it. Otherwise, if I leave it that high, they can't. It's just a no risk situation. Let's take the recall, get the hunting, guys. Good. And now I'm just gonna run towards bot lane. I think the best thing I can currently do is I just go split bot, because I want to look to use this Herald at good value, right? So that means either this turret here or this turret here. And I think the turret on bot lane is going to be good. You need to go mid, bro. You need to allow me to use this Rift Herald. I'm pushing this because I want to use this Herald effectively. Like, I want to have a good cast of Rift Herald here. And there's no objective threat at the moment, so this is a moment where I can actually split push with this. Nobody on their team can 1v1 me, and if I just have enough pressure from the rest of my team, I will always be able to get a good Herald off, which is all I want right now. I'm just gonna play it like we are a top laner for a little bit. It's good damage on Eve. I know she has passive to heal, but... They're like walking at me bot lane perhaps in this moment in time, so I'm gonna have to show some respect for a little bit until my team has pressure again. So like, I'll hold my position here. I'm just gonna wait for my team to have pressure again, because the pressure on mid and top is incoming, as you can see. So I don't have to go early. I can just chill. This is where we plop a Herald down, because we basically set our entire team. He's doing some good damage against me, I will say. Goodbye, though. This is good, because, like, as you saw, I'm fighting this guy 1v1, which I can easily win, because I'm holding my ult there. But my team has all the pressure on every other lane, while I just get this bot lane turret as well. Like, that Galio couldn't leave, couldn't help his team. My team is strong enough for me not to have to worry about him too much, and I just finish off the entire bot lane turret. It's a very hefty gold play for me right there. I got like 1,000 gold off that play, which is crazy. Because I can just instantly afford my entire Rift Maker right now. It is just a huge item tempo spike that I want to play for in that situation because of that. I have the Rift Herald. I have the pressure to be a split pushing bot laner at that moment. My team has pressure on the rest of the waves. So we are in an incredible position to make that play there. Because like, if they all respond here, I would have gotten like their entire base. If the Galio defends it, I kill the Galio and you get the tier 2 turret and the Galio and it's fine as well. It's just a really good scenario. I think we should play for the Otacon, honestly. I think the best thing we can go for is just this. Okay, 1500 damage. I'll just inform my Cho'Gath that I'm going to smite at 2700 HP. So he knows what to expect. There we go. Right now, for me, like clearing my... Like I don't have ult, right? We can play for the dragon here in a second. My entire jungle clear is up here, and the dragon's gonna spawn in like a minute right now. So ideally here we want to play for that. We just like take the resets that my team needs, and then we can play for the dragon. Okay. For now, we just clear the rest of our camps calmly. Eva's in my bot side camps as I expected. That's really awkward. I got this guy at least. She kind of flung herself back to the other position. Alright, good. I'm doing a lot of damage with these Qs right now. We just do a dragon here. Eve has a very good smite steal on this, so I do have to be very careful. That being gone is great. Like, Eve is one of the best smite stealers in the entire game, so I do have to show some respect there. I thought it was fine doing it that way. It's obviously a big risk because my Cho'Gath needs to respond, but...
An ally has been slain.
Oh, I thought she walked forward more. She didn't. This could work. That's fine. Dude, my ult didn't go up. It's actually so sad. Wait, what? Let me get this as well, actually. Holy, my ult just didn't go off. She actually got to do that entire thing against me. I was clicking it multiple times, but it just didn't register. And then she one-shot me. Damn. That is kind of bad, actually. Whoopsie daisy. Just gave quite a decent shot down there. I mean, they can't get anything, at least, right? Like, they obviously, yes, they killed me. They got the shutdown. There is that. But... there's no objective up that they can take. My camps are pretty much all down as well. There's nothing they can take from me here, which is like a threat or I'm like worried about losing or whatever. There's just nothing there, so I'm completely cool with this. Like death there, I don't really mind. It's like a relatively inconsequential death. Like if obviously I died or like I make a play like this and I like don't flash out or something, when the dragons like or the Baron sorry spawned like just there, that could have been a lot worse. But there was no Baron yet, so I wasn't really worried about too much. For now, I mean, we could just farm up a couple camps, get to level 16, play for the Baron that's going to spawn in about 20 seconds or so. And off that, we should be in a pretty good position. All we have to do is Baron here. I'm going to hit it like that, because I don't think they will have a ward in Baron Pit. So it's just kind of preventing them from getting in is what we're going to do. I could tank this. I don't really want to tank this. I think Leona or Cho'Gath should tank this because I do more damage than them. But initially I'll tank it. And then afterwards we'll go for this. I'm just zoning them right now. Okay, he got it. We're good. I know that Cho'Gath does more smite than me, so I can rely on him like relatively well to get that done. Gonna ult her instantly so she can't harm my teammates. I was kind of like holding my ult there, not like flash ulting that guy, because I know the Eve is somewhere in the area and I just don't want her to get that done for free. It's good engage, should work. Got the smite slow into the Q. Yeah, the approach velocity move like speed with my passive there is massive. I'm gonna walk at this Galio so he has nowhere to go. There's a lot of damage towards this guy. I can shield here. Ooh, that's a lot of damage to me as well. Let me run. This is still good though, because I created a lot of pressure here. A lot of like openings for my top and mid to just shove turret because they focused on getting me. I am just going to give this guy the sweets. Just walk away. This is really good for us because look at the top lane push we're getting. Like the enemy team over chasing there is amazing for us. Let's go Jack Show next. This, and then I'll get the magic resist because you want the resistances first because you've stacked the HP beforehand, right? So gonna go Jaksho into Abyssal Mask here most likely, and that will be a very, very good build. Wait, what is this guy doing? Okay. Does he actually get away with me from me with that flash? Oh, he almost died to that too. Making sure to clip the bushes here to get the additional movement speed. Wonder if the LeBlanc's gonna be fast enough. That flash angle for him was pretty good. I actually... Oh, thank you, LeBlanc. You got there in the end. We're good. Pretty spicy. He got pretty far there. It was actually very quick. Which is interesting. All we do is push turret here. Like, if anybody walks up to me, who's the biggest threat right now? Probably the Inara for a team fight situation. So I'll just insta-ult her when I get the chance, when I get a good opportunity, and it's fine. Get the Inara out of the way, and we're chilling. I don't even have to fight her necessarily. As long as they don't engage, I'm just gonna hit turrets. I'm gonna go for... I guess I'll just ult Brianna. She is the target I can get in this position, so I'll just go for her. Dead. Perfect. There you go. Beautiful. Last items, Jaksho into Abyssal Mask, because we're pretty heavy AP on this team comp. So, not Abyssal Mask, Bloodletters. But yeah, Abyssal Mask could also be done, to be fair. But that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. We'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, Mordekaiser into a Kindred here. Playing in Diamond. So, yeah, we'll see. Kindred has some early pressure on me that I might have to respect, but she has no mid laner at least. Cassidy is entirely useless to any rotations. So you should have to, like, 1v1 me, which he could do. Or they could do, I suppose. But I'm not too worried about it. We'll start on top set and clear down, I think. Some tunnel ganks on this could be pretty decent. I think the top lane fights is going to be like an all-in either way. To survive my jungle, I think clearing towards bot side is also going to make more sense. Okay, my 5 gold. We'll see if the Kindred is going to start there. That guy's just going for an all-in. I'm thinking I'm going to start blue here. I'm going to start in this bush. I'm just going to start on blue. And we'll see if the Kindred goes for an invade. According to my teammates, that guy is smurfing, and most people smurfing will get incredibly desperate for an invade because they want to push an early advantage, so I'm going to expect an invade here. We'll see what happens. I'm doing it in the bush, so in case he has like a ward here, I can avoid that at least. I'm also not going to smite the first camp. This way I'll have smite for Gromp if she does go for an invade. I'm going to take my W level 2, so I have an extra shield when I need it. Ooh, I walked into that ward. That's not very smart. There's the Kindred, as expected. Thank you. You are a dumbass. Okay, I'm gonna have to give up my wolves, but I got my Gromp because I held my smite. We're good. My Quinn is rotating for this, so I guess if she is doing this, I'll go for it. She is not. Okay. Well, that's how you avoid an invade, at least. We knew that was gonna happen. That was incredibly obvious. That is just incredibly obvious. It's also why we didn't smite, and we did the blue in the bush the entire time, right? We just keep clearing. Obviously, we're a bit slower, but Kindred's even slower because she did 1 camp to a rotation. We'll eat this. 1 for 1 on bot's fine. 2 for 1 on bot even, actually. Big. Just keep going. Okay, let's walk this into the bush here. Sweeping Trinket as well in case there's any wards, because the Kindred might go for this attempt again. Shield block some damage. QE, smite. Bard's rotating early. Oh, Fiora has him? Question mark? Fiora has him, gaming. Alright, good. We are gonna have to give up the bot scuttle to the Kindred. That is not happening. we are just gonna reset. We have a support on top lane right now. You're gonna have to back. I'm gonna have to back here. I mean, okay. The question is, should I have defended my bot lane dive? Big kill mid. Bart's going back bot. This guy's obviously here. I'm gonna look for the top scuttle. Is he going for both? No, he's helping Cassidy shove the wave. They're duo queuing, I think. Cassidy is asking Kindred for assistance the entire time. That must be a duo queue. Okay, duo queue, Smurf. Cool. We'll clear this and we might be able to go straight to top lane after this, potentially. I couldn't contend with the bot scuttle, like, at all, because of the, like, bot lane prio. The Bard was top lane, and because the Bard is top lane there, I just cannot deal with that bot lane prio. There will not be a fight there. I can't, like, risk it. Even if you walk back for the wave, I couldn't go for it. So it is what it is. We just clear our camps again. Everything is gonna spawn. We're gonna keep it cool. Keep it collected for now. The second, like, we hit level 6, that Kindred is not gonna be able to 1v1 us. Which is really all we need. Oh, too early. Oops. They're gonna be risking death. Oh. I'm gonna move here as fast as I can. Okay, we're good. She is fine. Kindred's getting really desperate for these mid lane plays. I know the camp that's gonna get marked is my Raptors here. I just have to secure it. I'm gonna move to bot lane now. I don't know if I can make this. If she goes left, she dies. Or right. Oh, this could work. Good kill. We take that. They're gonna have to be very careful on bot lane here. I might have to help them shove the rest of this wave, actually. Let's press forward to this position so I can secure it. Oh, does she make this? I'm gonna ghost here. Good interruption. Okay, picked up that kill at least. That's good. I can't really do anything else here. Nope. It's like not happening. 0-second flash your luck. That sucks. Gonna take my recall here. I couldn't save him from that. I need to get back to my top attempt quick here. They're all gonna respawn. This could be an angle where the Kindred goes for it. She probably, like, she has also had bot mark here, but I think if anything, if this guy is a smurf like they're saying, I'm assuming after that extended bot lane play, she just rushes for my blue buff. I see that as the most likely situation. It does appear that this guy's going for the mark. I'm gonna one camp away from 6 here. I will want to play for the grubs, I think. Fiora's side lane is going to be pretty good. Okay, that's my level 6. She might be doing dragon. She is doing dragon. We'll want to see if she goes for the invade as well, ideally. But I'm going to clear my top to the camps and I'll just do the void grubs right after, I think. She does not have a ward. I'm gonna have to do grubs here. I think she's gonna go for my bot side here. I'm assuming that's what she's gonna do. So I'm just gonna take this and then hope that my Quinn can defend. He's all-inning top. I think the best thing I can do is just focus on getting these down at the moment. I think Fiora wins. Yeah, Fiora does win that. That's pretty big. Just leave. It's okay. I'm gonna just go back. ping my Fiora back in that position. Cassidy was also there. I got to secure these quickly. And now I could just go for my bot side camps quickly as well. It's pretty calm. Just adjusting to the situation. She did Dragon earlier, right? So she's not going to go for it. Kind of figured she'd just give up the grubs and go contest my bot side camps, but she didn't do that either, so we're fine. Quinn gets the rotation to this bot lane gank, which is all we need. We don't have to go there. We can just clear the rest of our bot side camps. We can then just recall, get our Rylai's, and then the top scuttle will spawn again, and I can just go for that. For now, we can just chill a bit, right? My team is doing well. We're just getting whatever we can right now. Obviously scaling up. We're almost at our Rylai's, which is a massive upgrade. And from here we can play. Get both of these and move. Boots will come in free later. It's not a very high kill participation game for me at the moment. I mean, there's not that many kills either, but it's more about, like, I don't have my boots just yet, a little bit more time, because these get lowered with more KP. I think the mark's gonna be on this scuttle, so I really don't want to, like, give that. This is based on, like, knowing Kindred's mark system, right? So she's most likely gonna try to rush it. I'm not sure what this is going to be about. Shen ulted. Okay, we take a Shen ult. That's good. Good stall kiting from Fiora there as well. Very nice. That's what we like to see. Okay, all we do now is just clear our camps again. We clear my two top camps. My Raptors will spawn. My Crocs will spawn. They're going to die on bot lane too. This is completely fine. Nice. We're doing well as a team. This is good. This is gonna get worse for the enemy team because we outscaled them, so... Like, we actually hard outscaled them. The only good scaling on their... I mean, Kindred and Cassidy, sure, but... I'm not too worried about that. As are... Oh, that's not up yet. Whoops. She can purchase her Hydra. This could be up. Work my passive. I'm gonna ult him here, so he's just dead. There's nowhere for him to go in this position. Dead. Needed to wait for my cooldown and we're chilling. We're gonna run bot lane. Still have my ghost. I'm gonna use the rest of my ghost to just reach the Unara quickly. I didn't ult initially, but I ulted later on. I mean, I'm gonna get the smite off, so I at least get the assist here. It's good. I'm just, like, keeping Kindred under control. Like, I'm keeping her to the point where she can't do anything. She can't play this against me. She can't invade me like she tried earlier. I'm covering the lanes where I need to cover it, and we're good. And Mr. Smurf is not getting anywhere against my stone wall right now. He is finding out it's pretty tricky, eh? That was a pretty good kill for Kindred, actually. That could be a little bad, but I'm pretty sure Kindred's topside cam should be up soon as well. Dragon's gonna be up in like 25. Right there at the end, Ziggs just overextended a little. She is upset that she can't play, pretty much. Let's hit this. The dragon's gonna be a thing. I cannot even do the scuttle. I'm gonna have to move to the dragon here. Great kill there. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna make sure that I just go for dragon here, because I think I don't chase this. Because if you like, that guy already has it covered. We're just like persuading our team to rotate for plays right now, and it's calm. Yeah, this game is a perfect example of how to play against somebody that wants to play really aggressive against you early, right? Like, this Kindred was wanting to, like, force this, but she couldn't do anything. Like, I completely stonewalled her out of being able to play the game against me with, like, the early start I had. And just a follow-up to that. There's nothing they could have done. Or she could have done. Scare mid. I'm making sure that this Kindred can't play the game. Like, as long as I stonewall this Kindred, they will lose this game. No, there's nothing they can do. Just get stronger and stronger. She will not be able to fight me. It's over. Clear my 3 topside camps. My bot side camps will all respawn as well. Absolutely chilling. Consistent pacing, out farming Kindred. Getting objectives wherever possible as well, of course. And then whenever my team needs some assistance in some places, we are there. But my team is also playing well, listening to pings and everything. We are happy about these things. As long as I communicate things to my team, they listen. They actually listen, so that's really good. It's always nice when it happens. Makes the game so much easier. We're going to clear this and we're going to run down. Because this is looking a little sketchy. We do not have Fiora TP. I'm going to run here as quick as I can. Got my smite upgrade, so we're just going to run here. And just walk through bushes as well. If my team just waits a little bit, I can make it. This should be very free. Yeah, this is dead territory for the enemy team. Good kill. Very nice. That is the rotation. We just use our movement speed, get to the bushes, run there as quick as we can. And now we just want to defend our like raptors here again so Kindred can't take her mark. It's important, especially against Kindred, to just be as efficient on your camps as you can be, because she has had no opportunity this game to take any mark. Like, the only one she got lucky on was like the early raptors one, or the early scuttle ones, right? That's it. But because I'm consistent, I'm clearing, I'm making sure to have that tempo. This Kindred has no options for marks, which means this Kindred is just like at low marks. He's 2 marks in 15 minutes because of this. If I try to flip too many things, like, it's just not worth it. I'm gonna smite this. Then we're gonna reset after this because we're gonna afford our second item, and then we're gonna go play for this. And get my Spear of Shojin in one go here, which is massive. There we go. And then I'm gonna run over this way. Kindred's gonna ult soon. I'm gonna run towards them as fast as I can. Just play for the objective first, please. Finish this off. Good. I see where he's going, so there's nothing he can do to escape me, I think. Fiora is leaving, it seems. I think my Fiora cleans up entirely here. Yeah, this is good. I don't know why she ran that hard, unfortunately, initially. I didn't see anything, of course, because I was engaged with Kassadin. He barely had enough cooldown reduction to get over the wall one more time. But I don't mind dying for that, because I essentially gave my Fiora a triple kill. The Kassadin lived on like a slither of HP, sadly. Yeah, giving my Fiora a triple kill is never a bad thing, right? I need to just tilt the enemy Smurf real quick. I just need to tilt him real quick. I know that saying jungle diff is gonna fully tilt that guy.
Shut down.
It's okay. We have Dragon in 55 seconds. My Fiora just died, but she probably has like Triforce soon. Just 5-man Dragon. With a please behind it. Clear my camps until the dragon spawns. I'll go for dragon here. Wait for my Q to isolate here, and we go. This should be a very free engage on Kindred. Kindred obviously can't fight this. Get the mark. Bard did end up dying and Ziggs did end up dying, unfortunately, but we should still be able to do this. The most important thing is just to go for the Drake in this position. Please just move for the dragon.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I have ult, so if the Kindred goes for it, I could just ult. Kindred's going topside camps, there's nothing there, so that's fine. Ziggs goes top defend, that's good. Kindred is looking for my topside camps, but I cleared those earlier, so she's not able to counter jungle me whatsoever. Close one. I do not think she beats me here. Nope. That is what you call Mordekaiser diff, bro. Like, just click ult and it's unplayable. They're all gonna rotate for Fiora in that moment, so we're instantly backpinging my Fiora after the play. She wins that with WASD? Maybe, bro. WASD? Yeah, I can see that.
An ally has been slain.
I might be a little cooked on this. I don't know if I get this in time. I got it, we're good. All we need is this guy to just go back now because the Kindred's gonna kill him. I hope she doesn't lose this. She missed her blind. I think she loses that. It was crucial for that Quinn not to walk that far forward, but she did it anyway. I tried to backping her, but she didn't listen in time. That sucks. Like, that was a huge moment right there. I just couldn't persuade her to be safe enough, unfortunately. I don't have my smite yet. We're gonna have to chill. We just need Quinn at this point. Like, this guy is just dead. Don't have smite yet. It's not worth the fight. I don't have my ult for another 25 seconds.
What folly it is to snatch our marks.
She just walks up here. This is fine. My Ziggs is in a bad spot right now. Bard's repositioning. Carson's going for it. Okay. This is really bad, actually. Yeah, she's jumping the wall there. I can't do anything. Olaf is pushing top as well. This was a really bad fight. Like, they got so caught. Oh, we just lost everything, bro. We literally just lost everything. The catch here, the Ziggs wasn't positioning with his team. So they got a very good angle on that, and it just was so bad. I just need the Ziggs to realize that he is the one walking by himself the entire time. He can position himself to group with his team to be with positions. I'm constantly communicating to where like I'm gonna go, where he should be. If he doesn't want to listen to that, that's tough, but you know. We should be able to get this, and the dragon is afterwards. My ult's up in 25 seconds. I'm announcing half the kills before they actually die. Yes, I am. That is exactly what I am doing. It is not working too well, but... Ooh, unlucky Bard ult. I have 45 seconds on dragon. Ziggs is out of mana. He's going to have to recall here. I also want to kind of recall from our Riftmaker. This guy's overstaying again. I'm trying to persuade my Ziggs to really just click a back button quickly. He is already too late now, though. Like, he is already now late, so if they were just all in this right here, I think they have the opportunity to get it. I should have taken the Hex Gate, but didn't. No, she's dead. Actually, that's a good angle, but I think she still dies. She's walked up too far. Okay, they just have no chill, bro. They just keep walking forward and dying. My ult didn't go off. My ult didn't go off. I hate this game. Flash used as well. I got CC'd before I actually got my ult off. Do not chase. I beg you, please do not chase. Okay, I don't think Bard wins that. He might do, but... Build on bot wave is good. It doesn't get a push off. That's good. She beats here. Perfect. My biggest thing is just focusing on the objective right now. So get it down. Get the Rylai's proc. Finish him off. Good. Kind of close. I am on a killing spree. That guy is dead. Perfect. I am trying to manage my team to like listen to the plays. They're like somewhat working with me now, which is good. That's all I needed. Fast. Go. Now. Stop fixing waves, please. Like, we actually need damage on this. We have a time limit here, brother. The reason we have a time limit, this guy's gonna respawn now. We need enough damage on this, and we need Quinn to hit it, because otherwise we're not gonna have enough damage. I was already on the other side of the map, so I'm gonna be a bit delayed as well. Bard is tanking this, which is smart, so his damage gets cut in half. But this could have already been 3000 HP lower right now, if that makes a difference, which it actually is going to. Oh, okay, it doesn't. Bard, you are gold. Like, see there though, if that Bard wasn't that good of an ult shot guy there, that Quinn decision to push midwave would have made the difference between us getting Baron or not, or being a 50-50 flip. And right there, because the Quinn pushed midwave first instead of going for the Baron, you saw the direct result of that, right? If it wasn't for that Bard ult, that would have been a 50-50 flip. And that could have been entirely avoided, specifically by Quinn in this game. Right there in that moment, she needed to not shove the midwave. Back ping them so they don't walk up when I'm dead. Go Jaksho next. Get the HP. No, actually, I'm gonna get the magic resist, I think. Quinn is dead. They just keep doing it. They keep walking by themselves too much. This Kindred is using this, using her pressure very well. So she is realizing this, and she's going for the side lane picks, which is expected of a Smurf, apparently. I don't know, I didn't check. But that is expected, but my team is just not showing any respect towards it. Trying to ping it as much as possible, but yeah. Keep my team in it. Need to wait for Quinn again. Ziggs ulti on the wave. I guess we're gonna have to go for the Olaf then. I can cut him off in this position. He needs to play safe on mid lane. He needs to realize that this is going to be something he can't go for. He's not going to go in combat, so he's going to lose his ulti there. Put my shield up. Don't waste my ult on this guy. It's not worth it. 6. You... Okay, he might be fine, but like this is exactly what I wanted him to avoid. Defending the outer turret here with that collapse wasn't worth it. He needed to play safer. I tried to ping him. That's the only thing you can do, though. Like, if you ping them and they don't want to listen, there's nothing you can do. That's all I did there. Just try it. It didn't work. It's okay. I hope they don't chase this. She is chasing it. Got the side lane push on bot. Make sure to shove in the mid wave so you get some pressure going here. Get the bot side wherever we can. And now I have to wait for the Ziggs to basically be alive again. We're losing a lot of our time on Baron at the moment. Because we're just constantly waiting for people that get caught. That's the way it is. Just want to play for the dragon, if possible. 50 seconds on the Drake Soul. That's a dead Yunara, I think. I can walk after this guy because of my approach velocity. Pull him out of it so he gets hit. He's perma slowed now. It's not gonna matter. Okay, I mean, close enough for a fight. It's not too bad. Had a pretty good position. I was instantly able to ult Yunara out of here. We're just gonna focus on the dragon next. And just keep the game collected. My team can push these turrets right here. They shouldn't be able to fight me. Kindred's on Krugs right now, so he's like right there. So there should be a free turret for my team. If they just go for it. And then I just dragon. Or my team goes to help me with dragon, I suppose. She is gonna get killed by Kassadin there if she overstays that, for sure. Okay, so now I want to make sure I get my Krugs out of the way here as well. Finish off the Drake Soul. Q smite it. Good. This thing is gonna run me an extra 300 gold, which is quite a bit. Looks like my Fiora is going for the Krugs. I hope Kindred didn't take my topside camps at this point. I'm gonna have to defend this mid wave. I don't have to ult that, he's already dead. No, 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 what is this? Oh, do I make that? I don't think so. Brother, you are so inting. What is that about? I'm so dead here, I think. Bro. Please, team. Just... just play with me, man. Like, please. I'm trying my hardest here to get you guys to listen. They just keep walking forward and dying to the most random things on planet Earth. Oh, she gets it? Oh, she barely doesn't get it because Kassadin blocked the hit.
Shut down. Double kill.
It's just all we have to do. I'm trying my best to keep my team together. Because that's the problem in this game. Baron's in 5 seconds. What I should have done in that position, I should have let my Bard die. Because we just gave quite a lot of shutdown money there. Because I just died. This death recap is in the way. This Bard just died. Like, the Quinn keeps walking forward and dying. The same for the Ziggs as well. Just constantly happening. Classic Diamond ELO, honestly. No, please don't tell me my team loses here. That is a horrendous Bard ultimate, by the way. Okay, no, actually, never mind. It ended up being okay still. I was about to say, I have a perfect engage in that moment, and the Bard ult just prevented it. Okay. The Kindred ult out of there is pretty good. Okay, I mean, I guess he just pushes mid. I could tank this forever. It's not that big of a deal. I ult the Kindred out because, like, removing Kindred, I thought I could, like, do a good bunch of damage to her, but she had a pretty awkward position for me there. It's a decent hit. She lost her shield bow. Bro, I need you to move here, Fiora. Nah, okay, I'm gonna have to give up Baron. This guy just wants to AFK. That sucks, bro. We had a Baron, bro. Like, it's a bit cooked. Okay. We're gonna need some wards on this. I'm gonna just clear my bot side camps, regroup again. Why is it so difficult to get my team to, like, listen to stuff? It's crazy, though. What is this game? It's actually so hard. I need to recall first. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, come on. Guys. Guys, please. Oh, not again, bro. They're just gonna get Baron now. It just keeps happening. No! Bard, what was that? Shield up. Okay, we're still alive. Oh my god, he just avoided the entire enemy team by getting one shot by my EQ combo. Come on. Why is this so scary close, man? Okay, we're just gonna push mid, I guess. The entire enemy team would have gotten instantly deleted there, and they just got saved by a Bard ultimate for a second. It still ended up being okay, but that was some scary stuff. Just completely monk-assing here, man. Just need the Fiora to hit the turret here. This is perfect. Yeah, this is ideal. Okay, we win. Jesus Christ. I feel like I just held the hand of 4 children throughout this game or something. Actually, I'll take it back. My Fiora played really well. My Fiora was definitely a massive help. Jesus. Alright, cool. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, the like button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Dear God. Okay, Mordekaiser into a Rengar here. We're playing in a D1-ish game. Lanes-wise on this, I think top lane is going to be a hefty fight situation. I realistically should start on the red buff and clear towards top lane here. It does appear that my Silas is struggling with connection issues. Yeah, I think I'm going to clear towards top here because we have like double range. Not really anything happening. Support situation. With no melee champs there. Darius has Ignite. He wants to play aggressive into the Renekton. And if I can give Darius a lead, that lane should propel out of control. So that should be good. I'll place my ward there. And I'll go towards the red buff and clear towards top side. We'll start with Q here as always. Making sure to auto attack. Q auto attack to start off the camp. I believe the Rengar is probably going to start on red buff and clear down. Most Rengar players just default start red buff anyway. Although I do also think he probably should play for top side, but we'll see. We will find out. Auto attack, Q auto attack, drag it down, make sure the red's in your passive the entire time. Okay, we're just gonna have to figure out where Rengar is. We have no ward from the Silas on the Raptors or anything like that, so keep that in mind. Drag this further to the edge. Avoid a bit of damage taken from the big one. Just a little is enough. Make sure the passive applies to everything so it dies to the pet. There you go. And then we walk up. Rengar could still be anywhere. Like, I have no clue where this Rengar is clearing towards right now. Whatsoever. I am assuming he's on Raptor. He's just done with Raptors right now. I should have rocked mid lane faster. I didn't pay attention. He has this, right? I don't think she has flash anymore. Don't do this, please. Walk away from Rengar's jump range there. Bro, can we not do this, please? What is happening? Why are you... Okay. They just kept walking straight into a full stack Rengar. They were just asking for death, bro. Very spicy. I'm gonna have to take my recall here. Out of base, we'll go for my topside cams. He just kept like walking into melee range on a full stack Rengar right there. That was pretty sketchy. I think Lux dies here. She doesn't have flash. He gets one more rotation of spells. It's over. Diamond 1 player Skek W, I guess. I'm not sure about that commitment to that. Like, that full stack Rengar is a very scary dude. I was low HP to the point where... Okay, that's worth. I was low HP to the point where it's like, I can't really walk forward. Because if I walk forward here, he just jumps me and I insta-die to that too. So I have to respect it. Oops, that was a big miss on my Q there. Can't get this top lane gank to work in this position. Okay. We just clear, and we clear full down, like now. We clear these two camps, we clear our Raptors as they spawn, we clear Krugs again, and it's just gonna have to be like that. I think the top lane gank... My Darius is currently heavily winning this position. He's double CS on his Renekton, he's fine. I don't think there's anything they'll really look for there. Rengar still has to clear his bot side camps for a while, so I don't think Darius is gonna get ganked soon either. Darius is kind of chilling here. Use my smite. And then as you can see, my Raptors are now spawning. My Krugs will be up as well. So we can be fine here. I think Rengar is somewhere on the bot side area still. Whoops. That's a bad E. You should always connect the big one with your abilities, because that's how you apply your passive. If you hit small ones, it's not going to apply it. Fine, I smite that. That's my bad. I dragged it a little too far. We'll finish my Krugs here too, hit level 5, and I might be able to look for the bot lane gank, but obviously recalling is also something I want to look for. I think it's going to be an angle where it's going to be a danger ping here now. I really hope he doesn't die to that. He should be fine. The best thing I could just do with Dragon right now is we see Rengar top. All of the top side camps are down. I don't have smite for this, but it should not matter. Okay, that is really bad, actually. That might cost me Dragon. The team is also not moving for Dragon at all. I don't know if I can finish this at this point. Oh, this is really bad. This is actually really bad. I can't finish it. My team did not want a Dragon. That's just very depressing. He's gonna start the Dragon himself. I have to recall here. That was a free Dragon, but my Ezreal just refused and my Sylas just ran to the mid lane position as well. Okay. I mean, I can't fight him there because I'm too low HP to realistically win that fight position. He should have this easy. Hold it. I'm running, bro. My support's not going to move for it. Can't stop it. It reset the full HP. Okay, well, that Dragon angle just sucks, but it is what it is. I'm gonna have to let it reset now. I was kind of hoping to maybe salvage it still somehow, but it wasn't possible. It's still fine, though. At least Rengar didn't get it either. The earlier position for the Dragon was really good. I just needed my Ezreal and my Sylas and basically my mid and bot lane to help me out there. If they just don't commit to a death on mid lane or whatever this bot lane pressure was, we had the Dragon. But that's fine. We're just going to clear the red buff, Raptors, and then up. Because I want to clear into these Void Grubs in 45 seconds. So we're going to skip the Krugs for now, and we're going to do that. This Sylas is a very big favor, how do you put that? He is very, very fond of just all-inning the entire time. Alright, we clear the rest of these two topside camps. We'll hit level 6, and then we should be in a very strong position for these Void Grubs. That's all I want to play for now. So try to be as consistent as possible still, of course. I need to finish this. I need to hit level 6. I am not doing anything else. Because I need to make this timer. I can't smite this either. I want to hold both smites for grub, so I can secure 2 with 2 smites. If I do it correctly. Okay, that's fine. Please, 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 please. Just move for this. I'm trying to persuade here to, like, actually play for this thing. Should be doable. Darius is here. Renekton just teleported back to top lane. Rengar's gonna walk for the scuttle right now. He's level 5 still, so he's in a very weak spot right now. I just focus on finishing this. I know his topside camp should be up here too. Or pretty much, they pretty much have to be. I'm gonna extend my passive on the scuttle here. I'm gonna hug. Renekton mid. He jumps out. I'll just get his red buff. Thank you. Avoid the Rengar damage there. It's fine. I'll just leave. I don't have to overextend in that fight. Holy moly, this guy just all in again. I see. I mean, this guy should be dead. He's just not gonna fight me. I'll take the free mid wave, actually. Finish that off. Perfect. And I'll just take my recall. That's fine. I could just ult the Senna. There's no way she kills me. Even if the Renekton would be ulted, he would be the one dying. So either one of them dies there. Get my Rylai's here, which is beautiful. And then we'll get an extra health crystal. Go for my bot side camps. Never mind. Go for my top side camps. I think I want to play towards bot side here. I don't think I really want to play towards my top side. So we're going to go blue first. Clear everything down. And then play for the bot position instead. Dragon's the next objective spawning here as well. So it's going to slow that down. Do a nice full clear, wait for my ult cooldown before I make another play. We have a Rylai's now as well, which is absolutely incredible. And then the Dragon's going to be the objective we go for. I mean, my top laner is just winning, straight up winning. So I don't really have to concern myself with going top lane. So it's just better to go bot now. I just nothing to play for on top side. He just has all the pressure in the world. Sylas should not die in this position. And I just get to full clear my camps. Wait for my 65-second ult cooldown here before I take another fight. In this situation, I can go for a game as well. I've been playing Spear of Shojin, which I think is better, but I'll go for a Hexblade game this. Why not? I'll send one Hexblade game in there too. In Diamond 1 then. Just to show you that it is viable. Okay, he does die to Rengar most likely. I'll take everything back. My guy just did not die to Rengar. He just outplayed everyone. Giga chat, bro. I do make it. Okay, good. Very nice. That was actually max range E right there. Ezreal's an absolute gold gamer. What the heck, bro? Cool. My man just got a triple kill. I think I could just wait here. My ult's off cooldown in 9 seconds. Enemy Kaisa is going to walk out of base, so we can just do a nasty trick here, and she's going to walk into me, and she's going to instantly die. We're not going to ult this, because we already know she dies there no matter what. Like, it's a waste of an ult at that point. Don't use it like that. I'm just going to wait for the Senna again. This is like the most disgusting thing you can do. You can just stand here and wait. There's nothing else on the map anyway. Oh, it's close. Alright, fine. You are free. Free to go, bro. Enjoy. Okay, so 50 seconds on Dragon is what we want to look for next. Ezreal got a lot of free turret damage. Instantly danger ping top a couple times in case Darius is not looking at his minimap. But we are. We want to play for the Dragon in about 30 seconds. So that's something we're looking for now. We just keep going for a bit. Oh, mid lane is in trouble. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, the Rengar ult down, I would presume. I would assume at least. I would be surprised if it's not. I want to just directly gank bot lane here and then just do a Dragon afterwards. I do not think this wish is going to be warded based on our movement patterns from earlier. So we should be good to just go here. Instantly ult her. Walk after her with the Rylai's slow. I missed that one. So I'm not going to get the kill shot on this guy. That's fine. hope this time he actually wants to help me with Dragon. That would be wonderful. I know this bot lane turret's like low and all, but you know, last time we ended up not getting Dragon because he didn't want to help. So I want to make sure I like secure the rest of the situation. He's most likely taking my topside camps, but I'm just going to do Dragon. I'm just going to go dive this bot lane, put the pressure down. Because like he's going to be topside, I'm just going to go for this bot lane play. I know his Grom's going to be up. There's nothing for him to really do here. We make sure we press this bot lane turret down, get the feats of strength victory out of it, and we're good. That's all we do. Good, and we just finish turret. That is a play I cannot help. There's no way I can help that. I said I'm going to go for Hexblade game, so I'll go for Hexblade game. 2,600 gold, okay.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Just going to make sure I remove the wave. I'll then eat a big one here. I need to look for a reset soon. I'm going to make sure I say 3 top lanes so he does respect it. I can check my topside camps. I'm like very close to this item now. If my camps are up and I can take them, it's good. Okay, this is up. If top scuttle is up as well, I'll have my hexblade on the next back. Which would be very, very good. Finish off this here. Yeah, okay, we're good. We should be fine. Because I think if this is up, I mean, we could just play for the Herald in 9 seconds. My Ezreal is very strong, so I do not think enemy can contest. If I can pick up the Herald, then it's just free. I also have my ult in 25 seconds, so that's also fine. In case they do fight. I think Scuttle should still be here, am I right? No, it's not. Make sure that my team knows I'm going to do this. Just play for the other, play for this. After this, I can take my reset, get my second item, and I'm going to be gold mode. That's all we need. Making sure to keep the communication up as much as possible so my team like knows what my plans are, right? Like I can get them to help me with the objectives and stuff. I'll wait for the scuttle to spawn, do the scuttle, and then we'll go for the reset very soon. Does he have red buff? He does have red buff. Okay, then that means his topside camps are most likely down. So there's no point in checking that. We're going to finish the blue. We're going to reset out of base. We'll get the hex plate and then we'll go from there. Again, usually I'd go Spear Shojin. I do think it's slightly better, but I will commit again to Hexblade here. Let's get it. I've obviously explained that in the item build section too, but yeah. For my boots here, they have quite a lot of CC, so I'm actually just going to go Steel Caps, or Mercs, of course. So that's my next objective, to just get some Mercs. And we will just go ahead and see if we can maybe look for a nice Rift Herald on this tier 2. Ideally now, I just want to put the Herald down on like a tier 2. That would be good. Ezreal needs the recall first. Don't know if this is worth it. I guess we will see. I'm not too worried about walking into enemy territory because I am Mordekaiser and my ultimate is going to make something a 1v1 and I'm pretty strong. So I don't think I'm going to necessarily lose anything quickly. Before I walk further forward, I'm going to wait for Silas pressure here. And then I'm also going to wait for Ezreal to be back. So I can look to just go for this bot lane turret with the Rift Herald, which is my goal. Put the Herald down. We have 2 people mid, which is getting engaged on by my team right now. And then I can just put all the pressure on the rest of the map on bot side here. So they are going to have to like make some serious choices to react and stuff. Which is fine. We just finish off turret. Very good. He got that one too. No, what? Hello? Okay, but that's a bit questionable. He could have... I mean, he may not have been able to get that bounce, actually. It's 50 HP. Lux would have had it. Okay, I'm going to keep putting pressure bolt. This fight's already over. I don't have to care about that fight anymore. And so I just do this. Click ult on this guy and just run him down. That vision... Wait, hello? That is some disgusting vision loss, by the way. I'm going to be completely real with you. I clicked ult, and this was in range, but I could even barely see this thing in the range, and I just kept losing vision, and it just made it a really shitty situation. That was really weird. I mean, me doing this play still creates all the pressure. I realistically should have killed the Lux. There's no way she should have lived. This thing completely threw me off and made things really awkward for me, because I was like, where did Lux just go? And I just got so confused. I thought it was bugged. I genuinely... It's fine. But the pressure was still good enough to get the mid lane turret. We have the dragon spawning in like 15 seconds, so we're just gonna look for the play for the dragon now. And we should be good. My ult's up in time for the dragon fight, if it matters. This really, like, that thing really threw me off. That's crazy. Okay, let me finish this. Oh, wait, hold up. I wanted to get the red buff before this fight, but my team is losing this fight. TP used is fine. My ult's up in 2 seconds, which is fine. Just wait for it. That is kind of awkward, but it should be okay. I'm gonna not ult anything right away because that position is too good to ult. If I ult there, I would ruin my team's chances of like just cleaning that fight. Like I can ult somebody there, okay? I can. However, the Darius got a really, really good hook, and if I just don't ult anybody there, it's gonna be much better because then we just have that position secured. Like it was already fine. I could just hold it. Don't be too trigger happy on your ultimate. If like the numbers advantage in the fight is too good, you do not want to make it worse by ulting. You want to have good ult targets. Okay, now we just play for this. We just have to do this on spawn pretty much, and then we're good. This is like the most important thing on the map right now. We'll go for this, and we'll go recall after this most likely. This might actually be a problem. Darius ran top lane. My Ezreal is here very, very late, so I actually don't know if I can finish this. Which is a bit of a problem. I have to ult that, because otherwise he dies. I do die here myself. Yeah, that just became really awkward. The enemy team got the Otacon. The position on Otacon just became really bad because the rotation on it was slow. The Sylas recalled the Darius went top lane. We couldn't get it anymore. However, they do still commit to the fight. I am better off sacrificing myself so the Renekton cannot all in the Ezreal like he wanted to. Like he was going to flash E on top of him, everything. It's better for me to ult him and lose the fight than anything else. So I had to. It's okay. It is okay. Darius still gets full pressure out of it. I am sad about losing the Otacon. I do think that was unnecessary. But it's still fine. The enemy team was able to sneak that one away from us. Okay, for now, we're just going to wait for our ult cooldown. We're going to wait for our camps. Like, we just want to clear those. We chill. We regroup. Good. Clear whatever camps we can for now. To just wait, you know. While my team is like regrouping on the map, we clear. And then after my team is regrouped on the map, we want to go forward with the team again. My ult will be off cooldown. We can look for a new play. Like, I'm not going to go for Krugs now, for example, because my team is going to walk forward and I want to be there with them. Come on. The heal as well? Bro. The invisibility too. Okay, we'll take Senna heal, I guess. That's the wrong one. Whoops. Senna used heal. All good. I am so dead here. It's not even funny. He also had a spell shield on him, so I couldn't ult him either. I got absolutely clattered there. This is a bad position. I got caught. I got big time caught. That's my bad. That is completely on me. I was like, okay, I can just ult Rengar if he jumps on me, but yeah, I can't. He has a spell shield, and I didn't realize that, so I couldn't ult him. Okay. I need to be a little bit more together with the team there, because that was pretty bad. We have 1 minute 20 on Dragon and 1 minute 50 on Baron. We're just going to look for that. It's okay. I made a mistake. It happens. Sometimes you walk into a bad position. I'll do Crux. We'll do red buff when it's back. We'll just can we 5v5 Drake maybe? Like including Darius. He doesn't have TP, but he's really strong. Enemy Renekton has TP, so the problem is like if the Renekton TPs and the Darius stays top lane, we just had a numbers disadvantage at that point. So I'd like to see the Darius come down for the dragon if he possible can. Until that moment, we're just gonna chill, wait for the dragon to spawn. We're not gonna like force anything. Get a good positional dragon. We're just gonna do it as a team and it should be fine. If I can find a nice ult target beforehand, I'll use that too, but we'll see. 2 people top, okay. Okay, that's literally everything used by Kai'Sa. I just want to play for the dragon here. That's my like I get the Kai'Sa out of there. She used every single cooldown she had, which is fine. Please don't, team. Just the only thing I have to do here is dragon. Anything else is just not worth it. Okay, my team wins the fight. That's great. So we can dragon into Baron. I finish off the dragon, my team goes Baron here, and I just run there right afterwards. Please, please, just go, just go, just go. This is good. My job there was to finish the dragon. I already used my ult for the Kai'Sa, so that was really good. And my team can clean up the rest of the play on mid. Not a very high kill game for me, this one. I'm not really getting the kills here, but that's okay. I'm going to try to tank, because I probably have the lowest damage. Don't get hit by that. Got it, we're good. Shields. I was trying to burst her there before she killed my Ezreal. Maybe I killed my Ezreal by pulling her closer, but I have to recall. Like, please don't chase, don't chase. Right now, I just have to get my recall in because I have Baron recall, which is pretty quick, and then I have home guards on top of it. My team is currently giga over chasing, like big time over chasing right now. That cannot be. Kind of wished he wouldn't have done that to Darius, but it is what it is. He has a 1000 gold shot and he heavy chased that. I'm gonna drag this down. Gonna apply my passive on this. I'm just gonna ult anybody. It's fine. My brother. Get the slow. Yeah, he's dead here. He can't run from me now. The slow is applied. He's dead. He's done for. Perfect. Yep. Pretty awkward. I'm used to having Spear of Shojin. It feels a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. It's okay though. We still won the fight. The most important thing that should have happened, realistically there, was that the Darius doesn't chase. He just resets. He holds his Baron. He resets the position, gets back to full HP, and then we look for a fight. Because he was chasing like a Senna with his entire enemy team respawning, getting back to the position when he was 2 HP. And because he was so low, he just dies, right? Okay, Ezreal loses 1v1. It's actually kind of bad. Hello? Okay. I'll finish off my Gromp here, and then I'll recall, I suppose, because I definitely need to. Like, please just 5v5. I'm begging. I'm actually begging. Let me get let me get some armor there. Good. Go Jaksho next. That's fine. What I'm gonna do is to force the fight. I'm gonna walk towards the Darius here. I need them to group. I really badly need them to group. The Rengar's running bot lane guaranteed here. I should be able to kill this guy easily here. Heal with a little bit of shield that I have left over. 50-second cooldown on my ult. Renekton is now dead. My team is now kind of grouped a little bit better, so that's great. Oh, they're just dying mid. Oh, that's bad. Lux has ult used for wave clear there. Let's run towards mid lane in this position. Try to regroup with the team. Lux is low on mana as well. I'm going to try to catch this wave here before it runs down bot lane. So the wave on bot lane automatically shoves. Stay together. Go bot lane turret. Make sure to persuade my team to move to bot lane turret with enough pings. One shot the Rengar, good. I'll have my ult again now, so if anybody walks up, we can go for something. Just go for the turret here. Pull this guy in. Hit him. Pull his shield up. Ult him now. Didn't have to ult him, but I got his bonus stat, so it's fine. It's worth it. Pull him in. One shot him. Perfect. Finish off the game. Be smart about it. Slow, calculated. We have a lot of assists this game, but that's completely fine. Finish off this build here. I would have gone Jaksho into probably a Force of Nature against that team, honestly. Yeah, I think I probably would have gone Force of Nature there. Because of Kai'Sa's on hit and then Lux as well. I think that's pretty good here. But yeah, that's it for Mordekaiser. That's it for the Unranked the Master videos. Or game, like video, sorry. If you have enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button. It'd be much appreciated. Be sure to subscribe as well. If you want to see more, there's a playlist below. And yeah, have a great rest of your day.